All right, we're live.
Am I introing this one again?
Go for it.
Okay.
And we're live.
Here we go. We are now live, ladies and gentlemen, once again from Ontario, New York. Respect the pick.
Don't tell people where you live.
It's just a town. It's a big town.
It's not like he said boop, 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 5-7 boop.
We are live, and today we are discussing some of the most famous fictional characters of all time. We already did a live stream on YouTube. Thank you for watching, Heath. Where we discussed the most famous people of all time. This came up because yesterday was August 16th. I feel like I've explained this 85 times, but no one's heard it, so I'm just going to say it again. August 16th, Babe Ruth passed away on August 16th, one of the most famous people ever to step foot on the planet. Also, August 16th, Elvis Presley passed away. Another one of the most famous people of all time to step foot on this planet.
Wow.
And they died on the same day, like, 25, 30 years apart? That's craziness to me.
Well, some people say that Elvis isn't really dead.
Oh, well, I mean, at this point, he's, like, got to be, like, 90, right? 80s or 90s? Even if he
I
did
think so.
live? So
Well, he didn't. I don't think he did.
we put together a list of our top... Do we have that written down anywhere? I feel like we should name that.
It's on our YouTube channel if you want to go check that out.
I got it remembered.
Go check us out on YouTube. You can see us create the list. We were originally going to make the list beforehand,
and have the episode be about it.
right, and then talk about the list. But we got so heated in the list that we thought it was more entertaining to record us come up with a list.
Yeah.
So things got a little heated with Mary Tyler Moore. Mark seems to think she's a little bit more famous than me and Jaden think she is.
Things got very heated with Hulk Hogan.
And then Hulk Hogan showed up, and I'm like, WTF? How do you people think that Hulk Hogan is more famous than Clint Eastwood?
Tell those people about the phone. Tell those people when you said that you
Let's
bet.
not get
that
into
you
this
bet
again.
My
Well,
mom
let me say my names first.
Okay.
Clint Eastwood, Adam Sandler, Barbara Streisand, Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks, Madonna. All these people less famous than Hulk Hogan, apparently.
Agreed.
Is that what we're? Listen, yeah, they are.
We're not here to talk about that.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing about it. Adam Sandler's fame goes with his movies, and if his movies are good and people like him, you know, he stays around a little bit. He has very few movies that are going to withstand the test of time, first of all. And Hulk Hogan has already done his. He's already cemented into his fame.
He's right.
2.5 minutes into Facebook, and we have doubled our viewership.
That's pretty good.
So we got two people.
All right, so if you want, we're not going to get too much more into the most famous people of all time. Well, unless you want to read off the list. Do we want to read off the list?
No, if they want to see that, they can go check out our YouTube channel.
Okay,
It'll be under the live tab.
the whole debate is there.
So I am way off screen now. Can you look at me on?
Yeah, you are
Yeah,
way off.
you just
Street.
gotta
Why
ju-
are you moving it that
You
way?
got to turn again, not. There
Which
you
way?
go. The other way, apparently.
Well, there is a delay. There we go.
Okay, here I am.
Okay.
There you go.
So we're gonna do what? You don't want to give him the 6?
So one of our listeners, or one of our viewers,
Carnage.
Heath,
Just say Carnage.
Heath, Carnage 909. He came up with the idea, what are the most famous characters of all time? And we thought, we'll save it for another episode. We'll get down the road. But we're here. Everything's set up. Let's
Might
do
as
it.
well, yeah.
We
Screw
ate
it.
some food.
We got a chalk. Well, you guys got food.
Yeah.
We got a chalkboard sitting up there, ready to go. Let's
looks
start
like-
hashing this out.
Hold on. It looks like we got some comments if you click away from your notifications.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I did like the live chat better than the comment situation, like Facebook has.
Right.
But because every time he sees a comment, he's got to go into this crap. And who's
Well,
that?
This was the move, boys. Alex, who is the most? Who's more famous? What do you disagree with?
This is Alex Cantwell? Bimpy?
Yes.
This is the famous Bimpy.
He's not up here. He's officially not up here. Though.
Every time we
can.
test the mics, we say Bimpy. You can't.
You
come up
don't
here.
have authority.
why
You
don't I
can't-
have authority?
You
Would
can't allow
just
Bimpy to
get
come up.
over yourself.
Listen.
Why don't I have authority?
Listen, many years ago, 20 years ago, Adam established that Bimpy can't come up here.
On microphone. He didn't
I'm
just
on
go
microphone
downstairs.
right now.
He
Yeah.
didn't just go downstairs and say, "Hey, Alex, you can't come up here." He stated loudly and clearly
That Bimpy can't come up.
that Bimpy can't come up here.
It's not for you to decide. The only person
up
who
here?
The only person who can allow Bimpy to come up is Adam.
Echo says that Hulk Hogan is not more famous than any of those other people.
Who is Echo?
Alex.
Oh.
Echo Cell.
Echo.
Echo.
Alex.
Is there an H?
Alex, you know who Hulk? I thought you were doing like Echo, like
Star Wars?
Alexa.
Echo base to Echo
Alexa,
7.
Echo.
Huh, nobody. Can you read me?
So we're gonna do fictional characters. So we're gonna start writing them. Let's start writing them down.
For
like
whatever reason, Harry Potter hit me first. Dude, save some room, bro.
So what we do is we do like a word chart or a word cloud.
Word
cloud.
Okay.
Usually it's
That says Mario, and that's huge.
Yeah, that's what I said. Save some space.
All right, throw Harry Potter up there.
Harry Potter, for some reason, he hit me.
It's also going to be in my shorthand.
See, to me, the most obvious ones aren't as fun to talk about. Like, think about it. We breezed right through Elvis. We breezed right through Marilyn Monroe,
Right.
Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. It's the controversial ones.
Right.
It's the one,
Right.
That's where it gets more interesting.
What? Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, definitely. He's been around for years. Years and years and years and years and years.
Listen. Before we go too much further, I would like to eliminate superheroes because I think superheroes would be Superman's number 1, Batman's number 2, Spider-Man's number 3, Wonder Woman's number 4.
I don't think you could necessarily put all those people ahead of Sherlock Holmes.
You can't put Wonder Woman in front of Mario.
Superman is above them all.
No. Spider-Man's above Superman.
Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the problem. Everybody knows who all these people are. Just about. How do you determine who's more famous?
If they're all 100% saturated.
Right.
Well, let's just try it.
Like, I would say Superman and Spider-Man are both full. Like, their bottle of fame is full.
They're saturated the entire population of the world.
Yeah.
Okay. Superman, Spider-Man
Yeah.
are the two.
I say we count those two out. Maybe Batman, too.
Batman's huge. I mean, just look how many Batman movies there's been.
So those three would make up like almost 30% of our top 11 list, right? Because 3 out of 11 is almost 30%. So, I mean, do we want to eliminate the superheroes?
These captions are. Oh, they're showing captions on the thing.
Yeah, I
Apparently
see 'em.
I don't see them.
What, they're not good?
Are you one of our 2 viewers? You need to get off.
Oh, am I?
You're crushing my dreams here. One of our viewers is in the room.
Yeah, one of my viewers. Are we down to 1 viewer now?
It's going to take a second.
Listen, we
before
need to
it gets
get Alex in here anyways, even if it's not the Sunny episode. Alex would be fun in these.
Oh yeah, he'd be a good.
He'd have passion and he'd argue for his point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a good big boy gamer too.
Yeah, not just what.
You left the stream and we're up to 3.
Oh wow!
You were a
look at
negative
this.
viewer.
I was a negative viewer. All right, so let's leave superheroes in
Okay.
unless it seems too.
Let's
Unless we just get too many of them.
no. I say we count out Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. Those 3 are out.
I just don't understand why you would exclude those from so many other people who are just as popular or just as famous.
If he thinks that's true, then put him on Superman, Batman, Spider-Man.
I mean, maybe we get through this and we think, okay, maybe
We
these
already know who number 1 is. It's Superman.
You
That's
think
not
so?
true.
100.
Over Sherlock Holmes or Mario or Batman?
Oh,
or...
yeah. You want me to ask a 4-year-old who Superman is and a 4-year-old who Sherlock Holmes is?
He does have a point.
Okay.
That's a point.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, the
No,
guy's
you're
got
right, you're
the kid's wearing Superman
Hold on.
underwear.
In the Hulk
Right,
Hogan,
and you're
in
asking
the
him-
Hulk Hogan video, is he wearing Superman?
Yeah, Hulk Hogan belongs more on this list than the other one. He's freaking fake. Hulk Hogan ain't even real.
I mean, that could be an argument, but
I know. I said that in the last video.
but that wasn't your argument. Hulk Hogan.
I did say it in the other video though that he's fake. He's not.
Who do you
even
got
real.
there? Pikachu, because Jaden loves Superman. Pokemon.
No.
Here's my argument with that. Pikachu is not a character; he's a species.
But there are characters that are Pikachu.
Yeah, but freaking dad and grand. But now I know if you call mom and ask her what Pikachu is, she don't know who the hell Pikachu is.
What are you talking about?
My mother knows who Pikachu
Yeah.
is.
I don't.
Even living in the same house as you for as many years as she did, she don't know who Pikachu is.
She knows who. You want to know what the number 1 highest grossing, the number 1 most sold franchise is?
That
Here we
doesn't-
go with that shit
doesn't
again.
Mean that he's more famous than Superman,
Dude, Pikachu appeared on money in countries. Pikachu is on dollar bills.
Oh my dear Lord!
All right, put him down.
But yeah, I'm not saying he doesn't belong written down, but
He
there's no
belongs
way.
at least 11.
You got HP, you got Harry Potter. Then you got to look Star Wars people like Luke Skywalker,
Darth Vader, and Luke Skywalker.
Probably just those two.
Yeah.
Although anybody who knows who Luke Skywalker is knows who Han Solo and Princess Leia are too.
True.
And Chewbacca.
I think Darth Vader.
R2D2.
I think Darth Vader stands out a little bit. Like our grandma would know Darth Vader.
Yeah, I think
but if she saw Luke, she'd be like, "Is that Luke or is it Han?" Or is
Okay,
it, you know what I mean?
fair point. That's a good point.
I also
Fair
think
point.
that also hurts Luke's argument as to him being super famous because
No, he is famous. He is. You can't say he's not. But
no, you can't say he's not, but it does hurt his argument a little bit.
are we done now?
No,
Like,
we're not done yet.
I feel like we're done.
You gotta go with some of the classics, like some of the novels, like Sherlock Holmes, like people that have been rebooted over and over again. There's books and movies.
How about this?
And again, I think it comes down mostly to superheroes, but
No, you can only pick one, though. They would be tied for whatever spot they were in.
right. Well, they kind of they come as a duo, right?
I mean, we wouldn't put the Beatles in together. So Romeo or Juliet.
Okay.
Maybe that's a top 11 list of the future.
Hamlet.
Famous duos.
Listen, Romeo is more famous than Juliet because people call somebody who's trying to be romantic Romeo,
True.
right?
Hamlet's a big one. Any Shakespeare is going to be.
But Hamlet's the biggest Shakespeare. Hamlet, Romeo, and Juliet are the two biggest Shakespeare. We can't do Romeo and Juliet because they come as a pair. So Hamlet.
You
Okay.
gotta stop turning away from your mic. But I got somebody
Who
who lives in a pineapple under the sea.
SpongeBob
Yeah,
SquarePants.
he's pretty big
We
right
can
now.
do anybody from that cast. Like,
Just SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward could all go up here.
I mean, then you
Then
Phil-
Ron,
Phil-
Harry,
yeah,
and Hermione.
and then you go on
All right,
Phil's
all right.
point with Luke Skywalker.
SpongeBob.
Okay.
You got to put SpongeBob up there.
You got to.
All right.
I mean, I'm not
he's
saying
got to
makes
be
the li-
circled.
I don't know about
Easy.
circle.
Easy about
I
circle.
don't know about circle.
Easy about circling.
don't
Name
know
one
about
person
circle.
that's bigger in my generation and that your guys' generation does, that your generation knows.
Oh, I have one that you can write on the wall right now and circle.
Ooh.
His name is Mickey Mouse.
All right.
Yep, Mickey Mouse, circle him.
Yeah.
and you might want to put Bugs Bunny on there too.
I was gonna say Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny is.
I mean, you can almost just circle those right
Bugs
away.
Bunny. No,
You can't circle Bugs
can't
Bunny.
circle Bugs
You can
Bunny.
circle Mickey Mouse. You can't circle Bugs Bunny.
Because Mickey Mouse pretty much represents Disney.
right.
Yeah,
Everybody
and,
knows
And
who
Bugs. I guess there's enough kids who might not have been introduced to Bugs Bunny yet.
Right.
or ever.
Right.
It's okay. Flug the chat. Don't do it. Don't worry about it, bro.
Who is
Love
it?
Alex.
Yeah, there's nobody else talking.
Yeah, man. Talk away.
Yeah.
So okay.
Make sure you read his comments. Though.
Yeah, who's he
I
saying?
know you're right. I'm sorry. He keeps saying Mario being the biggest on the board is pretty accurate. It's
Definitely biggest video game character. Most famous. video game
bigger
character.
than the almighty Pikachu.
What about
Yeah.
Kirby?
But it's the highest grossing thing of all time.
I was saying that had to count for something.
Yeah, but I wasn't arguing against Pikachu being on the list.
What about Kirby or no?
Kirby? No, not Kirby.
I love
Do we want to talk
Kirby.
about video game characters?
We can talk about
Maybe
Ellie?
Sonic,
Link, Sonic.
Sonic and
Link.
Link.
I don't know about Link, because I think a lot of people just Zelda is Zelda, and for so many games you name the character yourself and you don't even name them Link.
I got one.
Is it a video game?
No, Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa is huge.
Not
He
anymore.
might be tight to squeeze in the top 11, but he's pretty big.
Right. He was really big. He was really big. But
Most people still know who
his
he is.
Right.
lasting power has lasted through a different character.
No.
Creed.
Well, yeah, but
true.
But people still know who he is.
People still know who he is, and he was still in the
It's
movie.
talking about.
I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to be on the board.
Right.
I'm saying it might be hard to fit him in the 11.
I agree with 11. I mean, but if Hulk Hogan can frickin' make most famous of all time, then I'm open to anything at this point.
You got to get over
You
that.
guys, Phil's gonna cry,
Yeah, he's gonna cry.
and Hulk Hogan's gonna be the bane of his existence.
Ooh, this is a good one. Alex just put a big one up there.
Who?
Barbie.
Barbie.
Yeah. I mean, is that a GI Joe?
G.I. Joe is another one.
Is that a person though, or is it like
It's a character.
GI Joe is?
No, you're
Joe.
right. You're right, because there's characters within G.I. Joe.
Right.
Yeah, and nobody. knows
Barbie,
those
though,
characters'
you're right.
names.
Is Barbie a character? Barbie's
Yeah.
a doll.
Well,
and-
now
and-
she is because of the movie.
But,
so
but there's a gajillion different Barbies in.
Yeah, but now she's
Yeah,
a
but
character in the movie. You got to put up. Is Barbie up there?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
he
we don't
wrote
have to
Barbie.
circle her around. I got one. Woody from Toy Story.
That's
Oh
a
yeah,
good one.
yeah. Okay, Alex brings up a point. This isn't a politician. He probably does fall under politics or maybe historical figures. Albert Einstein and famous of all time.
Well, that's not what we're talking about anymore.
I know.
That is a good addendum to the last episode. Maybe we'll go put it in the description that we forgot Albert Einstein.
Yeah, and he wasn't.
Or
before,
is
he wasn't before
but,
1900.
But is he politics?
No, he's not politics.
Historical
He
figure.
is historical figure.
I mean, if we kind of kept away from historical figures, but he's right. Einstein is up there. I mean, but if you do that, then you see like Obama and
Right. Well,
Winston
he changed
Churchill.
it and he said, "Oh, this is just fictional characters right now."
Yeah, right now fictional, Alex.
Who? Let's see. Books. What are some big books
Moby
of all
Dick?
time? Moby Dick.
That's not the character's
The,
name.
the whale isn't he the Dick? Isn't he Moby?
No, he's just a white
I've
whale.
never read it.
No, Moby Dick. Nobody's name is Moby Dick.
No.
The main character's name is Ahab, and the white whale is just the white whale. He's not Moby Dick.
Okay. All right. So how about
I got two.
2? Here we go. Oh yeah. Yep.
Dracula,
Huge.
Frankenstein. Is that
Yeah.
what you said?
Everybody knows who. Actually, not everybody knows who Frankenstein is.
True, because
They
it's
get it
Frankenstein's
incorrect.
monster.
It's Frankenstein's monster. Dr. Frankenstein is the dude who invented.
I
the
mean, then
monster.
Frankenstein's monster is the famous one.
Right, not the evil doctor who
Dracula,
Circle him.
Circle
Dracula. Yeah, I mean, but again, because he's created back in what 1800s, and here he is still today.
He's still here
they
today.
just released a movie last week about Dracula,
And-
I heard it was really bad. But
And if you keep they keep reinventing the character, and it's all
Yeah,
Dracula.
they keep-
making new vampires, and they're all based on Dracula, like Count Chocula.
yep,
They were like, well, let's make a vampire. Let's name him Eula.
Even Count Van Count, right? He's a vampire, but it's
Based on
Count.
Dracula.
Yeah.
Right? He's one wonderful podcast. Ha ha
Right.
ha ha.
Dracula's got to be up there.
Oh
What?
boy, here we go. Do we count these people?
Who is it?
Alex says Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny.
Well, they're real.
Are they?
Yeah.
So wait, Tandy wasn't just giving me gifts all these years.
No.
So
You
those
got to
gifts
write
weren't for
Santa
mom
Claus
and
and
dad.
the Easter Bunny on there.
No, what?
Those are good ones, Alex.
They're fictional characters.
right.
Kids don't listen to these.
I mean,
right
you
now.
got to put it up there, but I don't like them on the list.
Right. I mean, if we
But he's
count
100% right.
If we
He is
decide to
100%
count
right.
them, they're like 1 and 2.
Right.
right.
Everybody friggin' knows who Santa Claus
I
is.
mean, there's another one who could be 1 and 2 that we don't want to talk about because we don't get into that on this show.
Oh, okay. I know where you're going.
Definitely fictional.
he says circle.
Circle?
Circle Santa Claus and these. I want to know if we want to count them.
Right. I'll underline them.
But square them.
No.
Put them in a
underline.
box. Put them in a diamond.
Listen,
No,
they are
underline
fictional.
means
They're
for
in
consideration.
movies.
Right.
Everybody knows who they
that's
are.
true. I mean, Santa
I mean,
Claus-
if we count them and then we have the superheroes, our list is running pretty thin at that point.
True.
Right?
Right.
Right.
I think the superheroes
I
take out a
think-
lot of people.
I think that Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny fall into mythological creatures, mythological characters rather than fictional characters.
So you mean like Zeus and shit?
Yes,
Like dragons and unicorns.
because and here's what
I mean,
want.
Alex is right. They're fictional characters.
They are fictional characters, and they
See,
are
Alex would be so good on this show. With
I
us.
agree.
They are fictional characters, and they are like the most well-known fictional characters of all time. However, I would like to make the argument that everyone else on this list, nobody thinks is real. A lot of people think the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus are real.
Okay, I
True.
mean maybe.
Millions of people probably.
And so like,
But they're all under the age of 5 also.
but then do
true.
we? I
That's
mean,
true.
but then do we put Zeus in there and like? you
Right.
know,
I think that they're
Atlas
more
and-
mythology because they have more mythical origins. You know what I mean? Like Santa Claus isn't.
Alex,
just
you
Santa
ruined our
Claus.
list.
No, he just. It's a good. I think it's a good
It's
consideration.
just a huge list.
Yeah,
it is a big list.
that's something you have to consider. It's Alex thinking outside the box.
I mean,
You definitely have to consider it.
everyone on that board is more famous than the person who created them.
By the way,
Right.
is anybody else upset that Alex's name on YouTube isn't Bimpy?
No,
I'm not.
The kid's like what, 23 years old?
Change your name to Bimpy, man.
Get out of here.
That's not
He's
his
23
name.
years old.
Your name's not Peebs either.
No, I don't go by Peebs anymore.
You don't go by Peebs anymore?
No, I don't put Peebs anywhere.
What do you put?
Just Phil S.
What's on your YouTube?
It's Phil S. Phil.Sherman, I think.
So you went away from Peebs. Too many people call you Pubes?
No, I just don't. I'm
You don't like Peebs?
45 almost.
That's a point.
These headphones, I gotta take a break.
Okay.
I'll try not to
So
whistle with my
let's keep
nose.
trying to think of more people for the word cloud, the word bubble, thought bubble.
Okay.
Well-
I'm trying to go with like there's got to be more people like Sherlock Holmes or Star Wars who have reappeared, but who aren't necessarily superheroes.
What about like I'm throwing it out there to get juices flowing. I don't think he'll ever make the list, but like Lenny
From Mice and Men.
of Mice and Men.
That's not the most famous character of all time.
No,
I mean,
well, but he's
do have the-
depicted quite a bit.
yeah, you do have. Like,
depicted very often.
you're way off camera right now.
Are you?
You were. What fixed it?
Should I?
Well, because I
can't-
had to write Lenny over here,
I can't go back to this, right?
Oh, it's
'Cause
all right.
that's
It's all
live.
right. Just sit back
No, yeah.
down.
but I have to write things
Oh.
down.
He's good.
All right. I don't
As
think
long as he
Lenny-
goes to that wall.
I don't think Lenny belongs on that
I
list.
don't think
but-
he belongs on the list, but
So what'd you write it down for?
it's helping to get juices flowing.
Yeah.
Think about the books you read in
He
like
did.
English
He
class.
did. He did the one that take care of them bunnies, Dort.
Right, he's super. What about like
And the cat gets in there,
Atticus
I
Finch.
break that cat
No
neck.
way.
Nah.
I'm thinking
I
more
think
like
people hate-
cartoons and kid show stuff and
Nathan Drake.
Disney stuff.
Isn't he? Isn't he?
he's Uncharted.
Uncharted. Yeah.
Uncharted,
What
yeah.
about Indiana Jones?
Indiana Jones could be
Indiana
up there. He's
Jones.
worth discussing.
Nathan Drake made me think of Indiana Jones.
I'm gonna name him Indy.
Indy. Name the dog.
I mean,
Indy.
if you go, there's something to be said for what Alex said, and I think then if we count Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny, which I feel like I'm trying to make up reasons to not do it because it just takes up the top two spots.
right.
Mm-hmm.
But then we have to count Zeus and
Right. So maybe we don't count Santa Claus and Easter Bunny.
How about Gandalf? He's
That's-
a party wizard.
That's a good one. Who's the
Gandalf.
my precious? Who's that dude?
Gollum.
Colin? Does he make the list?
No.
No?
No, Gandalf.
Gandalf is the most famous from Lord of the Rings.
Okay. How about characters from a song?
Jon Snow.
A song?
Yeah. Like Billie Jean is not my lover.
No, we don't
No.
know.
They're not a
Jon
character.
Snow.
Jon Snow could be up there. Khaleesi.
Top 11 of all time, though.
I don't know. It's tough.
You're thinking of classic characters.
Right.
I'm trying.
Snow White?
Snow White.
any
Snow
Disney.
White's good up there. I've been
Yeah.
trying to think of Disney people.
There you go.
Cinderella.
Cinderella is huge.
Cinderella's above Snow White.
Yeah, I think so.
But-
Cindy.
Cindy.
Oh, I've
but
got
he- I'd like to make an argument about Snow White versus Cinderella, that Cinderella is older and just as popular. As
Yeah, that's why Cinderella. No, Snow White's not as
Cinderella's older.
Cinderella, people like you think about what people talk about, and they say, "Oh, I'm Cinderella." You cleaning. If you do a lot of cleaning, you're Cinderella, right?
Right.
It's like,
The original
It's a-
Cinderella story was also more well known before the Disney adaptation.
right.
I would think so. It's more
Right.
of a classic thing.
Snow White came first, but Cinderella.
My argument is that people still dress up as Snow White, and she first appeared on screen almost 100 years ago. You know what I mean?
I don't
Like,
see people dressed up as Snow White.
Jaden, you can't escape this man.
what?
He keeps coming back.
Who is it?
Alex brought up Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
He's real.
We can't
He's
escape him.
real.
He's coming through this
He's-
wall, and he's gonna take
He's
on
gonna
Jaden.
beat me up, man. He's gonna beat me up.
Because he says Dwayne The Rock Johnson is a character made up for wrestling, like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, it's true. But
Listen, I have two big characters. You might be able to freaking circle the whole list though. This might take up more than half the list right here.
Let me hear it.
Dorothy, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, the Cowardly Lion, and the Wicked Witch of the West.
I mean, that ruins the list.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the most famous movies of all time. Am I right?
How about we do what we've been doing? You can only have one character per franchise.
Wicked Witch of the West.
I think the Wicked Witch of the West comes through. Although, I mean, everybody knows Dorothy, even Toto.
WWW, Wicked Witch West.
That's right. That could almost take up half the list. Tell me a kid who hasn't seen that movie and remember who it is.
There's a lot of kids who haven't seen it. It's not as prevalent as it used to be because it's not played like every Easter like it used to be. You know, and you had a long time ago, you only had 3 channels, and it would come on every Easter time, and people would watch it.
Was it Easter? I watched it Christmas Eve one year.
We're not going to count Santa Claus, but what if we count? Are we going to count like
Buddy the Elf? Buddy the Elf. Buddy the Elf might be up there too. The Elf is. I mean, every Christmas, everybody watches Elf. Everybody in the world. Am I right?
It's not something like. There's not very much history behind it.
No, there's not. But I mean, name someone who hasn't.
We mentioned SpongeBob. Alex.
Yeah, he's SB.
Alex says John Wick and Neo.
I'll put them.
A couple of Keanu Reeves characters. I mean, John Wick, I didn't realize how huge John Wick was. It got to 4 of them.
How about
I stopped at 2.
How about Rambo?
Yeah, Rambo kind of died off. John Rambo. I'm just trying to think of movies that have been rebooted recently.
Yeah, we're being slow. We're not doing well here.
Well, I think we should add like maybe 2 or 3 more names to the list, and then we'll start picking them off.
Start paring them down.
You don't think we're missing some stragglers?
Iron Man.
I'm sure we are missing stragglers.
I mean, it's just
here's one.
So
here's
big.
one. Yogi Bear.
Hey, boo boo.
Smokey the Bear.
No.
Bear.
Those 2, no, but you have reminded me of someone who I think is very important.
Just say it.
Popeye, the sailor.
Popeye.
Yeah,
Man.
he's pretty big.
He's worth the list.
I never see him anymore.
I've never been a fan of Popeye.
I have,
But that's not what the list is about.
Mighty Mouse.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Tom and
Hi,
Tom-
Abby.
Tom.
We haven't decided on superheroes. We have Batman, Superman, Spider-Man up there. Right?
Who's talking about superheroes?
Alex, he says no superheroes, question mark. Here's one I almost think you can circle.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry are big. Put them up there. Oh, shit. How about Kermit the Frog?
Oh, Kermit's a good one.
Kermit the Frog is... Yay, got on the list, yay!
Kermit.
Who else on the...
Elmo.
Oh, Kermit. Elmo's big.
Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Who the hell don't know who Big Bird is? Do you know Big Bird almost went up in the Challenger?
I do know that. That's crazy.
Big Bird. That's a great one.
The chicken wings would have been well done that day, huh?
Come on, man. We're live.
Big Bird.
We've got Big Bird.
So one more.
Here's,
and then we'll start to.
I've got some qualms about.
See, we miss Kermit the Frog. I don't know. Can you just say one more and we'll start whittling down?
Okay.
Go ahead. Did you have one?
I
though?
didn't have another one,
No.
but you're still getting comments.
Mr. Beast.
He's real.
Is he famous? Is he
I
fictional?
don't think enough older people know who he is.
But is he fictional?
No, he's real.
Well, Alex is saying that he's a
He's
character.
a persona.
Right.
He's
it's
a
kind
persona,
of a
but
persona.
it's a persona of him. You know what I mean?
What about the Boogeyman?
No, I don't think it's specific enough.
Freddy Krueger?
Some villains that might be bad.
Jason
Freddy Krueger.
Jason,
Freddy Krueger, I think, is worth writing down.
more than Jason Voorhees or Mike Myers?
Yes.
How about Austin Powers?
Oh yeah, baby.
Dr. Evil.
Freddy Krueger.
Pee Wee Herman.
Marty McFly,
no.
Doc Brown.
Not Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman.
Maybe-
Yes, I think Pee Wee Herman deserves to be written down.
Okay, I'll put him on here, but there's no way he's making the list.
Dude,
How about Ronald McDonald?
Maybe it's maybe it's because of my. That's a great one.
I mean, but I was thinking of Ronald McDonald from Sunny, but Ronald McDonald's from the
actual Ronald.
the
McDonald,
actual Ronald McDonald.
He's huge.
Ronnie.
I mean, only.
But listen, real quick, going back to Pee Wee Herman. I don't know if it's just my algorithm again, but when he died, that's all I saw.
It is your algorithm.
I still see it.
Two things.
Pee Wee Herman everywhere.
Two things. It was. I'm sure that your algorithm has something to do with it. And two, it took until he died for him to become relevant again.
Cosmo Kramer.
It's hard to joke with that. I don't know.
Archie Bunker.
I'll put Kramer up here. I don't know who is Archie Bunker.
Yeah, he don't know who Archie Bunker is. Here's one aspect of the superheroes we didn't bring up.
Mary Poppins.
Villains.
Alex brought up the Joker. The Joker, the Riddler, the
If you have a
Penguin,
Riddler,
Lex Luthor. Tell me someone don't know who
That's
Lex Luthor
the thing.
is.
Superheroes are going to kill
I
that.
think
That's what I'm saying.
superheroes should have their own list.
We might have to get rid of the superheroes.
I think we have to cut superheroes.
Okay, that's not a bad idea. Okay.
What did you hear? What about
Just to make it more interesting.
I'm gonna cross them off.
Cross them all off.
Soup.
Wrong,
That's
bro. What am I wrong?
Spidey.
Oh, he said a couple of villains a while ago.
a couple?
Oh, Alex says before the internet they didn't have anything but Pee Wee, bro.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Pee Wee was the shit, man.
I wrote him up here, right there. But he's not gonna make it.
So weird. Such a great character. So unique.
What
Just
about
a
It?
Giant child. It?
That's not
Pennywise?
his name.
Pennywise.
Pennywise the clown? How about Bozo the clown?
You're
Bozo the clown.
You're
Bozo.
bozos.
Over for Bozo.
Pennywise.
Joker is a much more famous clown than Bozo.
He is, but
no
but
superheroes.
we're
How about the
we're
Wiz?
86
I'm the
in.
Wiz. I'm the Wiz. I'm the Wiz.
like the Wizard of Oz?
No, he's making Seinfeld references. He's being very unhelpful right now.
Oh,
Alex should watch Curb Your Enthusiasm.
See,
Larry David.
Larry David is a caricature of himself.
Yeah, I know.
Does that count?
So is Jerry Seinfeld.
Right.
He's a caricature of himself.
yeah. No, but he would still.
Which is why Hulk Hogan works. Done.
listen,
We're still talking about
here-
Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
How about let's see. I think we should start paring it down now.
Yeah, I think.
Come up with
What
somebody
about-
else while we're doing it. We can.
What about Eric Cartman?
I mean, I know you love him. You can put him on.
He's pretty huge. He would be the South Park character to put on. No Stan, no Kyle, Eric Cartman.
What about the,
Because I was thinking of the Imagination Land episode. Where
how about
this
Beavis
was
and
like
Butthead?
no way, dude.
Here.
Yeah, Beavis. Hey, Butthead, shut up, Butthead.
Shut your butt up.
What are you doing?
Oh,
adding,
get that
adding
fucking
2 names to the
get
list.
that.
Who is
son
it?
of a bitch,
Peter Griffin
goddamn
and Homer Simpson.
fucking Bart Simpson too. Get that stupid son of a bitch family douchebag off my wall.
Arguably a more popular show than South Park.
Arguably my ass.
I know it is.
It's
Arguably,
not.
but
You can't touch South Park. You think that's bad?
Yeah,
Hold on.
Your impression of Family Guy is is South Park making fun of Family Guy.
I have a circle. I have a circle name. A way more famous Peter than Peter Griffin. He goes by the name of Peter Pan.
oh yeah, that's a good one.
And Captain Hook. Tell me there's someone
You're
who don't
looking
know
at
who
one
Peter
of the-
Pan is.
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell. Yep.
Tinkerbell or Peter Pan.
We got three viewers, folks.
This is hard. It's
More
hard.
people might know about Kenny
Okay.
Dye than Cartman.
Who do you say?
Oh, Alex got one. Fonzie. Hey.
Fonzie's a great one.
Fonzie's a
You
very
think
good
of
one.
TV shows? Listen, that could be the top 11 TV show characters.
Can
of
I
all time.
say-
That's what you got to do.
Can I say Henry Winkler, one of the most underrated actors of
he's
all time?
He's such a nice dude too.
Fucking funny.
Yeah, he is.
In Arrested Development.
Yeah, he's good.
And in Barry. Have you watched Barry?
No, but he's funny.
So funny.
Dude,
He's
I
good
heard
in
him-
Scream.
I heard him on. I think it was either Jim Rome or Howard Stern, and he was talking.
We
and
have Woody from Toy Story.
they're like, "We love that guy. He's such a. He's like the
So
nicest guy." And I was like,
freaking funny.
all right,
on
let's
Arrested
start paring
Development.
them down. First of all, superheroes, cross them out.
We nixed them.
They are crossed
Okay.
out.
Now, also, even though Alex is 100% right, I feel like they're different.
Right. I feel like
They just feel different than the people on this list.
Here's what I would say. I feel like if we included these two, we'd have to include like Bigfoot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
Kinda. Yep.
Okay,
Loch
cross
Ness
them off.
monster.
Tooth Fairy.
Right.
God. Sorry. Okay.
How about
So, Jaden, I can't see when you stand
I'm
right
sorry. I have to be able to write.
there. I mean, you can sit down until
But
we
I can't
decide.
get over here.
You can sit until we decide who
Yeah,
we're...
but we decided to cross those two off, so I had
Ooh.
to stand to greet you.
I
and then
have
sit
some
back down.
I have some more associated with Christmas.
Okay, what?
Elvin, Simon, Theodore.
Nah.
Do-
No.
do-
No.
do-do-do-do.
All right, I'm going to say
Donald Duck, Daffy Duck.
cross off Hamlet. He's a character, but do we know what he is? Do we see him? Can we picture him?
I honestly, is he a king? Is he a
Right.
is he a guard? Is he a
Do you
soldier?
know-
I don't know
Do you
the
know
soldier.
about
in-
Lion King? You know Lion King? Simba is based on Hamlet.
Fine. Then
Oh,
put
okay.
Simba. Cross it off.
All right.
We got Tana coming in.
I think so.
Good, she can help us. I'm going to go ahead and cross off Eric Cartman.
Okay.
Pikachu, you can get rid of.
Cross
No,
off-
we
cross
cannot
off.
get rid of Pikachu yet.
Cross off Pee Wee.
We can cross off Pikachu.
You cannot cross off Pikachu.
You absolute-
Pikachu has been on literal legal currency.
Underline Big Bird.
I think he could underline, but yeah, Big Bird. I think circle Peter Pan.
Yuck.
No, I disagree.
You can cross off Neo. Hey, my pooper.
Hi, Charlie.
The mascot is here. The mascot has been at
Yeah,
Grandma's
he's been
all
out.
day.
He's been gone.
He's been out today.
Underline circle Darth Vader.
Circle Darth.
Right?
Man, how cold is it outside?
Do you circle Mario or underline Mario?
I
right
think
now?
you circle Mario, especially with the movie being so
What
big.
about
dude.
Link?
No Link.
No.
I thought I don't even think we wrote Link
no,
down.
we didn't write Link
Okay.
down because you made a good argument that almost all the time that he appears in a game, he's not named Link. He's named whatever you want to name him.
And he
Exactly.
never talks.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
He doesn't even go.
Hi. Everybody say hi to Tandy. Tandy, we're live. You're live.
We're
And
live
Tandy,
right
if you
now.
want to step this way, you can appear on camera.
We're almost done, Tana. Okay. What else you guys think?
Back up to 3 viewers. Ajalia says Mickey Mouse. I already said that. Mickey
Yep,
Mouse.
we got
he's up
Mickey
there.
Mouse.
He's up
Aj.
there.
What's Ronnie?
Ronald McDonald, maybe?
Ronald McDonald.
Oh no, get him out of here.
No? For 11? Top 11?
Ronald McDonald.
Right. I think he's right. He's right.
Who's
I'm also
Buckus?
gonna go ahead and-
Who's Buckus?
Bugs.
Where is
Bugs?
Buckus?
It's Bugs.
Oh, Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny, Popeye.
That's
Sonic,
actually the
Rocky,
best I've seen
Freddy,
his handwriting.
Kermie. Who's below Mickey Mouse?
Buddy the Elf.
I mean, we
It's
gotta-
so
we
hard to
gotta
say
be
no
mi-
to him. right
Sherlock,
now.
circle Sherlock. Right?
I agree. Sherlock's huge for years and years.
Yeah.
And they're
What
still
else?
talking about making another Sherlock.
Anybody
Holmes
saying
movie
anything
with
else?
Robert Downey
Listen.
Anybody
Jr.
else?
I think I need to make an argument for Pikachu stronger. All right.
Here's my problem with Pikachu. It's not a specific character. It's a fictional species. So do we put unicorns on there? Do we put dragons on there?
No,
do
but there is a character, Pikachu.
I get
Ash is
that
Pikachu.
Pikachu's popular. I get that Pokemon's popular. I'll give you that. Okay? I will give it to you. I don't think that Pikachu is a specific enough character to make the list.
Ajalia says Pikachu number 11.
Number 11?
Apparently she thinks he makes the list.
He absolutely, dude. Do you know who Japan chose to be their mascot for the Olympics? Pikachu.
Okay, but here's the thing. Grandma Flora, my dad, people that age, people my age who don't have kids,
If I
don't know who Pikachu is.
If I show them,
They might recognize it as something like popular, but they might say Pokemon.
I'm not maybe top 20, but I
No.
think there's 11
Top 11.
fictional. No, there's 11 fictional things that are more.
I
I
agree that Pikachu doesn't make the top 11 not because of the popularity, but because of the fact that it's not specific enough.
Alex says Pikachu is not specific enough. He agrees with Uncle Mark.
All right, I'll take that argument.
Cindy.
I'm not saying he's not popular.
Who's Cindy?
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Oh, Cinderella.
That you got to
I think you gotta
underline
circle.
Cinderella.
Underline?
Maybe
We're not
It
circling.
might need to be circled soon.
Not circle.
Underline Bugs and Peter Pan.
I'll underline Bugs. I'm not sold on Peter Pan.
You're not sold on Peter Pan.
I'm not sold on Peter Pan.
Underline Peter Pan.
I've never seen the movie.
I've
But you
never
know
either.
who he is.
I've seen Captain Hook.
You know
but
who he is?
yeah, there's like a gajillion and a half different iterations. He was a Broadway show.
Cross off Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, Krueger can go.
Who's SB?
SpongeBob.
Oh,
Underlining him.
SpongeBob's big. Kermit.
Homer
underline.
Simpson underline. Popeye cross out.
Yeah, Popeye. I mean, I used to watch my Popeye cartoons before school.
What about Frankenstein?
I mean, everybody.
Frankenstein, I think he belongs off the list simply for the confusion. That people always think that Frankenstein is the guy walking around like this when he, in fact, is the
Just
doctor.
because they call him the wrong thing doesn't mean he's not.
Well, it should be specific enough. They should know exactly who it is. I mean, we're talking about the top 11 of all time here.
Okay.
So
I
am
buy
I
it.
right?
I buy it. Cross them off. Cross off. I say cross off John Wick.
Yeah.
What about Sonic and Rocky?
I also think we should cross off Harry Potter.
Cross off.
Underline.
No.
I don't think he can cross them off yet.
You can cross him off.
Everybody knows who Harry Potter
If you show a picture of Harry Potter where the scar isn't showing, nobody knows who he is. You show a picture of Homer Simpson without his like brown mouth, they know it's still Homer Simpson.
I mean, if you show a picture of Darth Vader and he's not wearing a suit and he's got different color hair, they don't know it's Darth Vader.
The scar is a very small part of him. They know the scar, they don't know Harry Potter.
What are you talking about? The scar is part of what
They know
makes
the
them know it's
movies.
Harry Potter.
They know the movies. They don't. The character isn't that popular. It's
It's not
that
about
famous.
popular. It's about famous.
Right. He's. I'm not saying we have to circle him, but we can't cross him off yet.
Okay.
What about Sonic the
I think you
Hedgehog
can
and
cross off
Rocky
Sonic.
Balboa? Cross
don't
off
think-
Sonic.
I don't think you can cross off Sonic yet.
You got some comments up there
Ajalia says she agrees with Jaden.
about.
Thank
I
you,
don't know.
Angelia.
Pikachu, I don't remember a ton about Pokemon. That's Alex.
We must have been. What were we just talking about?
Yeah, I gotta pay more attention.
Oh, she wants to cross. She wants us.
She wants to cross
out
off Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Ajalia, you want us to cross off Harry frickin' Potter?
Yes.
Don't cross them off. Let's not do
I'm not,
either.
okay, I'm not crossing him off yet. I'm not underlining him yet either.
All right.
What
but
about-
we can cross off Sonic, right?
Yes,
I don't think you
cross it.
can.
Yeah, you can. Top 11.
He's
mean,
one of the
he-
biggest video game characters
Yeah,
of all time.
and he does have two very successful movies
Top
too.
11.
He's got two very successful movies that came out
Top
recently.
11.
Yes. Top 11. Yes, top 11.
No way.
I don't think he can do top.
No way.
See, this is where
I'm
it
not
starts
saying
getting
he's.
interesting.
Listen, I'm not saying he's not popular or famous or whatever we want to say, but he is not in the top 11 most famous
So,
fictional
he
characters
was
of all
one of the
time.
most famous people of the 80s and 90s, and then he got a resurgence with the movies.
I don't think it's 80s Sonic,
No,
right?
not in the
I
80s.
think 90s he showed up.
The
Top 11, Jaden?
Sonic came out.
Top 11?
Yes, top 11.
Hold on, there's a bigger video game guy we forgot. I think than Sonic.
Pac-Man.
Oh, that's a big one too. But
Nah,
I
he
was
was-
thinking Donkey Kong.
No.
No Donkey Kong.
No Donkey Kong.
He's bigger than Sonic.
But I might put Pac-Man up in there.
Pac-Man, get out of here. You think
Name someone who
Little
doesn't know what Pac-Man is.
Cora?
She knows Pac-Man.
Fonzie, are we leaving Fonzie on there?
I like Fonzie,
I like
but I
Fonzie,
think
too.
he
I
hasn't
think we
withstood.
he's got to be.
You can
crossed
cross off Indiana Jones too, even as big as he is
off. Fonzie
right
wasn't
now.
even on his show the whole time, was he?
Yeah, he was.
I think
Richie
he
was.
I-
Richie
yeah,
was the
I
one
think
who
he
left.
was on more than Richie.
I think
How many do we have circled?
Mario, Sherlock Holmes,
got 4
Dracula,
circled.
and Mickey Mouse, and Darth Vader. So we got 5 circled.
And this certainly isn't due to a lack of, it's just too hard to whittle down.
Yeah,
at this point.
it really is.
I mean, again, I think you got to look at the global picture, which is another thing. I'm sorry, I can't let the freaking Hulk Hogan thing go.
Come on.
I don't think he's as big as you guys think. Snow White, who's WWW? Wicked
Not
Witch of
Snow
the
White.
West.
Yeah, Wicked Witch of the West.
I think any Wizard of Oz, especially the main two, Dorothy and Wicked Witch of the West, you got to consider circling.
Wicked Wizard was it? I'll underliner.
So Alphaba. At least underliner, yeah.
I'll underliner.
Snow White is
Grandel F. Oh, Gandalf.
Gandalf.
I'd like to
Not
underline him.
Gandalf. I didn't know Gandalf until they talked about him on.
But now
Friends.
you do know about him.
It's true.
Party Wizard.
But he's not going to make the top 11.
Dude, the Lord of the Rings movies are some of the some of the best performing movies of all time.
Yeah,
And the book was popular before the movies came out.
true. It's hard to
They
deny
taught
that.
a lot of schools read it in English class.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, they taught a Buffy class too. Is Buffy?
Yeah, but
gonna
that's
make the top?
not as widespread. Not as widespread as Gandalf.
Yeah, because it's not a book.
They said, remember in Friends, they were like, you didn't read The Hobbit in high school?
I like how we fight for the things we like.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
although I
that's-
fought for Hulk Hogan, and I could care less.
That's why this
Couldn't care
this-
less.
That's why this is a fun topic.
I
because
couldn't care less if Hulk Hogan was more popular.
Anytime that you like something, you're going to get passionate about it. and
Right.
You're going to
Right,
fight
right.
for it.
What did Alex say? Because,
Which one? Hamlet 2.
Hamlet too.
We decided to cross it off just because we don't know, like, even though we've heard of Hamlet and we know it's like this famous play, we still don't know what the fuck he is.
Well, I think that
What's the-
I think
was
that
he a
makes
soldier? Was
No,
he
I
a
think that-
spy? Was
I
he
think that helps his case
because we don't even know who it
because
Because we only know his name, though.
Macbeth or Lady Macbeth?
I don't
Is
know
that
what you're even
is that a
talking
famous? Is that fictional?
yeah that's Shakespeare's plays. That's not as
Let's
famous
not
as
talk too
Hamlet,
much
though.
about that kind of stuff. We're going to make ourselves sound really
Actually,
stupid.
we already discussed this. We decided to omit them. Alex put them on our list. He mentioned it, but it just didn't feel right. You know, yes, Santa Claus would be number one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
If, but then we're thinking, do they got to go? Do we got to do Zeus? Do we got to do Poseidon and all those dudes?
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster.
So we just kind of left those guys off.
Yeah, I think they're more
Same thing with superheroes, actually, in case you're wondering why we
yeah,
don't have...
superheroes
Well,
and the
not-
villains.
yeah.
And,
Because otherwise our list is like full
Full.
already. And this
Right.
whole episode is useless.
Right.
Pointless. All right, so we have 6. I think you put SpongeBob on there.
I say we got to.
I think SpongeBob is going to go down as the most famous cartoon
I
character
mean,
ever.
if I'm based on my school, which I want to do with Hulk Hogan too, the
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob is all over the place.
And think about cartoons like Bugs Bunny and Tom and Jerry.
even the older kids,
all of these-
people are still wearing like
Yeah.
SpongeBob stuff. So I say yes.
So
SpongeBob.
that's my point being, I think SpongeBob is going to go down as the most
most famous
cartoon, most popular cartoon character of all time.
well, I mean,
SpongeBob SquarePants.
stand the test of time. I mean,
Specific. I mean, he's been on since 1999.
no one knows anything about Tiny Toon's adventures anymore. They were big
Right,
at one point.
exactly.
So.
Yeah.
But they didn't last 20 years. What you got? Who is it?
Ooh, this is a big one.
Who is
I
it?
read it.
Just
I
tell
just read
us.
it.
Who is that?
Scooby Doo. Alex said it. Is that what you're asking?
Scooby Doo is. I just wondered who said Scooby Doo.
Alex, that's a good one.
Hold on, I have another. Oh no, you can't. You can't. I was gonna say the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but you can't take one.
Yeah,
No.
it's like the Beatles.
Right.
None
You
of them.
can't take-
Not one stands out enough
Right.
to.
You can't take
Scooby-Doo
one
is
and not
good.
the others. But Scooby Doo is good.
Scooby Doo is very
Do
good.
people like Scooby Doo though? Like,
I love
I just
Scooby-Doo
wonder if
when I
people
was-
just think, "Oh, that's
Is that
like,
what-
that's
that's
what
not
I
what
think
this is
about Popeye, right? Like, do people really like?
That's
Popeye?
not what this is about,
No,
though.
I know.
Popeye was hilarious. I love the Popeye cartoon.
Dude, Popeye. I
guess
I
it's
don't
a-
think we had the right to cross off Popeye like that.
I just don't think enough young people know who he is anymore.
I like Scooby Doo. I think
I
he would
dislike
be
Scooby-Doo.
close. I know I don't like the show. I don't like. I think it's not. I don't think it's funny. But like I used to get really mad at Scooby Doo when I was a kid because they didn't tell you all the information. Right? It's a mystery show.
Right.
Right. And
They don't
you
give
think,
you
oh,
the-
you want to be able to solve it as a mystery, but Scooby Doo, they would be like, they would tell you like something that happened that wasn't on this, that they didn't show you. You know what I mean? Like, remember when we found that hair that looked like the hair from the guy that ran the thing?
No, we don't remember because you didn't show
No,
it.
we didn't show you guys that.
I've added 2 characters to the list. Blue from Blue's Clues and Dora the Explorer.
But hold on, go back to Scooby-Doo. I didn't like Scooby-Doo because they didn't savor their food like you guys do. You guys eat half your burger from a trash plate in one bite.
Crap.
Scooby-Doo, they drop their jaw and stuff a whole sandwich in their mouth and eat it. We see that.
Keep talking to people.
Listen, I'll keep talking. I hate. Listen, this is gonna be a
I
controversial
knocked
take.
my mic over.
Scooby-Doo's voice is not
Cameron,
funny. It's incredibly annoying, and I hate it. Yeah, I hate that. The best character in Scooby-Doo was Scrappy-Doo.
No,
the
he was
little dog-
annoying. He's
the
a
little dog was
shit.
like, let me at him.
I
Let
hate
me at
those
him.
dudes. The same thing with the stupid chicken hawk and frickin' foghorn leghorn. That stupid little man, I will step on you and your dog. Shut the fuck up.
That's why it's so funny.
Man, those little fucking annoying shits. Get
That's
them
why
outta
it's
here.
so funny.
My camera's all messed up now, guys.
Good
Well,
one.
Damn it.
It's all right.
It was getting crooked.
Do you want? Hold on. Do you want to go to this for a second to get it fixed?
It was getting.
No, it's all right.
Oh, I got
Look,
it.
it's
fine.
good. It looks
Yeah, it's
good.
All right.
All
It
right.
was
Okay.
getting crooked for a while. All right, we got to circle one. Pick one to circle. Oh, you just did SpongeBob.
Yeah.
So that puts us at 7?
See, I think you got to cross off Barbie just because you don't know like a specific Barbie.
We're at 6.
Barbie's more of a brand than a character, if you ask me.
I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree. Because the characters are
I think
named
it's
Barbie.
both. I think the brand is a character.
Viewers, commenters, what do you think? Is Barbie more of a brand or a character?
We're up to 4 viewers.
Well, yeah, we're rocking, baby.
Flying.
114
I
comments.
wish some more people would comment. It's just Alex and Aj, right?
Ajulia says, no way. No way to what? Mario is not a brand. Well, Mario is a brand, but he's also a specific character. More so than Barbie, if you ask me.
Back.
Nope, we didn't get Heath
No,
back.
it's cool.
I'm not sure if he's much of a Facebook guy. That's the problem.
He was probably looking for us on YouTube.
But he's also the main character.
I still don't think Barbie. I don't know.
I think 5 viewers. I think she's 6. I think she's more of a brand than a character. But so
you
I
didn't
guess
say-
I think she's both.
we'll still leave her up there until we get more.
we got to circle. them.
Ajulia says character.
Throw one up there to circle. I throw Cinderella.
Listen,
up for,
here's why Barbie is a brand. There's athletic Barbie. There's newspaper Barbie. There's nurse Barbie. There's Dr. Barbie. There's.
Is that a different Barbie or is that just what she's wearing?
That's
But
just
again-
what she's wearing.
But again, that's different. No, it's not just
Yes,
what she's
it is.
married. No, if you
It's a
watch
different doll.
Listen, hold on. If you watch the movie, they call them all Barbie. There's 80 million women on the screen and they say, "Hi Barbie, hi Barbie, hi Barbie."
But
there's more than one
listen,
Barbie.
Listen, there are more characters that aren't named Barbie or Ken. Their names
Not
are
according
Barbie.
to that movie.
Yeah, well, that
According to the movie, there's
that movie is-
Charlie or whoever the
that
hell
movie is
Michael Cera
incorrect.
was.
Oh, that movie is the only time Barbie ever was a character. So if that movie is
No, Barbie had cartoons. There's Barbie movies. There's millions of animated Barbie movies.
he's right. Barbie's a character.
All right, but does Barbie make the top 11?
If Mario is a character, then Barbie's a character.
Barbie's a character, and I think she belongs on the top 11.
Okay.
Name a toy that's done as well for as long.
Is Barbie still doing well as a toy though?
Yeah,
I would assume.
I mean, she's got a movie.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't mean she was doing well as a toy.
But she's
Yeah,
doing well
I
as
would-
a character.
I mean, I would say Barbie's doing just fine.
Yeah. And
Now they are probably.
and before that, they were making more and more Barbies.
Let a woman be on the list. We got plenty of women on the list. We
I
got
think Barbie
Cinderella and
deserves to be
Snow
on the
White.
list.
We haven't put Cinderella
We
on
haven't
the
put
list.
either of them on the
I-
list.
listen,
She's
let-
on the wall.
I'm putting that up. I'm putting Cinderella up for discussion as a circled one.
Hold on. Okay, let's talk about Cinderella, but I also want to talk about Snow White.
Okay,
Wicked,
because I
Wicked
think-
Witch of the West, Dorothy.
I think there's an argument to be made that Snow White is more famous than Cinderella.
Incorrect.
Not more popular, but more
No.
famous.
Nope.
they're going to be doing a live action Snow White pretty soon.
They're gonna be
I think Cinderella was more popular. It was popular before the Disney movies came out. was a story that people know.
How the hell do we know? It came out long before we were born.
It's true.
I know I said that, but the Snow White story also was popular. There's a reason that they made it into a movie.
But people reference Cinderella much more than they reference Snow White.
I agree.
Right? Like the shoe.
Although they do bring up the dwarves a lot.
They bring up
glass
the dwarves a
slipper.
lot. They bring up the poison apple a lot.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
but
sti-
that's not
I
Cinderella.
still think
that's
Cinderella.
not Snow White though.
I still think
Cinderella, it's her shoe.
Cinderella's
Cinderella
also
had the wicked step people, the stepsister,
Right.
stepmom. Cinderella is like the slave to clean.
I got a question for you though. When you're making a princess movie, they often, not necessarily a movie, but if they're trying to make a caricature of a princess, they often make them sing to draw animals in, which only Snow White did. Cinderella did not do that. That's become a common trope
okay.
for caricature
All right.
princesses.
But how about the glass slipper?
I don't see
How
that
about the
ever.
turning into pumpkins? That shit is all way more mentioned.
Midnight being done before midnight. Fairy
But
godmother.
that's not just a Cinderella thing. Being done before midnight is like a
No.
human thing.
Yeah, but it's
It's
also
the end of the
Cinderella thing.
it's the end of the day.
Cinderella wins.
Cinderella. I think is more popular.
Let us know, Ajalia.
Jasmine and Mulan. Hi, Hannah Dentel.
Oh, Jasmine and Mulan.
Jasmine and Mulan should be above them if we're talking quality. We're talking
We're
about
not-
more
we're talking
famous
about
though.
fame.
More famous.
But that does the genie
the genie from Aladdin.
from Aladdin.
Echo says, or Alex says, they're not always talking about Snow White when the music comes. Shrek is big.
Who
Shrek
said
is pretty
Shrek?
big right now, Alex.
Shrek. I'll write Shrek. down.
Shrek is big right now. No, Shrek is not big right now. I feel like you think 15 years ago is right now. Right?
No, Shrek.
Give us who it is. Who
Let me-
and maybe Hannah can help us, right? Didn't Hannah
Alex said Shrek.
is Hannah still watching? She could tell us her English. She's an English person. Give us some of those super famous characters from those.
Well, if you're
books.
going to take those, we have uncross off Hamlet. Bring Hamlet back. We know Hamlet's name. We know that he's a Shakespeare character.
do people really like Shakespeare, or they
Ajalia.
just feel like they have to?
Okay, right now, definitive. If you're viewing, comment Cinderella or Snow White. Let's end this debate right now. Keep talking while they.
Well, we already say Cinderella. And by the way, our commenters can argue with us and give us our ideas, but they don't determine who.
Right, respect.
But they can help-
We are the pickers.
they can
We are
help-
the deciders.
But they can help you respect my pick, or they can help you respect
right,
your,
right,
me
right,
respect
right,
your
right,
pick.
right.
Respect the pick.
Because sometimes you just need a different point
The
of
pick
view.
is Cinderella.
I see two Cinderellas up there.
Yeah, Cinderella's. I think already winning. Cinderella's 2 out of our 3 viewers right now. So
All right, I'll concede.
okay,
I'll
So
concede.
Cinderella's going to make the list.
Cinderella makes the list.
okay.
I'm willing to cross off Peter Pan. I'd like to
I
cross
think
off
Peter Pan deserves to be circled, but I mean, it's got its own freaking peanut butter for crying out loud, right? I mean,
Okay, well, Pikachu had his own money, and you
Does that mean Aunt Jemima should be popular? I mean, she got her thing got
Aunt Jemima got shit canned, right?
right. But I mean,
Mrs. Buttersworth.
Unjustly.
How about Mrs. Buttersworth?
there's
Mrs.
no,
is-
there's
yeah,
no
She's the
S after
character.
Butters.
right.
Mrs. Butterworth.
Mrs. Butterworth. Butterworth.
But she is a character, right? Why
Yeah.
doesn't she? How about she's
How
on
about
the list?
Tony the Tiger? We're just doing character.
Some of those are big. Yeah.
We're doing character.
Some of those are big, but I don't think top 11.
Okay. I got one I want to throw out there for potential circle.
Mm-hmm.
Big Bird.
I agree. I think Big Bird is gigantic.
I could get behind Big Bird.
I mean, he's gigantic and he's gigantic.
Right.
Yeah, he's really.
Alex
in your
says,
face.
You say it to every single one.
I'm sorry, but they're good.
Every single one they say, you go, whoa, we
Hannah-
got a big one.
Hannah Dentel says Pinocchio.
Oh.
Right? That's big.
Write it
And
down.
so is his freaking
Write
nose.
down Pinocchio, but we don't know.
We said Kermit, Ajalia. We said Tom and Jerry. Clifford the Big Red Dog is big, is
Yeah,
is
I
famous,
mean, he's
but
also small. There's a Clifford the Small
Yeah, there
Red
is a
Dog,
small-
too.
but I don't think we can put
I don't think we
that
can.
one on there.
And I don't think we can put Tom and Jerry either, because they're a duo.
Yeah. One without
we wrote Tom and Jerry, but
one without the other, I think.
One
is-
without
is
the other
taken
is
we should
all
do
of this.
duos sometime, too.
Well, we're gonna do a top 11 of our favorite duos.
Well, that's
gonna be a whole.
the best
episode.
duo of all time is Laurel and Hardy. That's respect the pick.
Yeah.
That's a respect
Yeah.
the pick consensus. So then the rest of it, it's
they're-
the top 11 non Laurel
They're
and
right
Hardy.
there and they're right behind me.
It's the respect the pick top non-Laurel and Hardys, right? That are
Pretty much. Yeah, I think we should just omit them because it's. We'll talk about them on that episode,
We'll
but
talk about him. Yeah, but
I mean, they're caricatures themselves.
Mike Wazowski.
it's
pretty good,
He's good. I'll draw him.
You'll draw him. I mean, this brings up something. What about those guys? We have Woody from Toy Story.
Right.
Is there anybody else from the newer Disney that would make this list?
Newer Disney.
Like
modern
starting with like
Mulan.
Beauty and the Beast,
Well, the Beast.
Little Mermaid, Aladdin,
Aladdin.
Lion
Genie up
King,
Aladdin's genie.
Yeah, I put the genie up there. He's the most famous character in
Toy
Aladdin.
Story.
I mean, the movie is called Aladdin. But
Nemo,
Yeah, the movie's called Aladdin, but
Dory.
Dory maybe.
Dory's pretty big.
I mean, Dory's one of my favorites.
Dory was popular enough for her to get her own.
He just
spin-off
calls
movie.
Phil says everybody's big.
big.
Homer
They
says
are.
he's big.
Come here.
Jiminy Cricket, he's big.
He's big. Jiminy Cricket is not big.
Well, what else do you want me to say?
All right, I got another argument.
I think he can cross off Rocky at this point. by the
No,
way.
whoa! I was just about to say Circle Rocky.
No.
Circle
Can we get a
Rocky.
human in here?
No.
Can we get a human? Can we get a human?
Mario's a human.
Luke
Can we get a
Skywalker, then.
non
Luke
Sherlock
Skywalker.
Holmes.
non-cartoon
Luke
Sherlock
Skywalker.
Holmes is a human.
Rocky?
There's your human.
How many Rocky movies are there? Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3,
If you count Creed,
Rocky 4,
there's 9.
Rocky 5, Rocky Balboa. That's 7. Then you got the
There's
two
6
Creed-
Rocky movies.
2 Creed movies.
6 Rocky movies and 3.
6.
Yes, 6 Rocky,
Rocky
movies.
5.
6 Rocky movies and 3 Creed movies.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
there's like, I mean, I hate to
And
bring
he's
it back
not
up
in the
again.
third
He's
Creed
not in the
movie,
third
though.
I hate to bring it back up again, but there's like 15 Pokemon movies with Ash Ketchum as the main character.
You guys,
Ash Ketchup?
will you tell
Ketchum.
Jaden to shut up about
Ketchum.
Pokemon? Somebody wrote that. Oh no, that was me. I said it.
I hate Rocky, but Mark is right. I
no,
don't think you can
Rocky,
put him in
I
top
think
11.
Rocky needs to be crossed off.
Who's in,
Ajalea says I hate Rocky, but Mark
why do
is
you
right.
hate Rocky?
Because they're not
Watch
good
him
movies.
again.
They're lame. So
Harry Potter
boring.
is not gone, Alex.
Rocky belongs
gone.
in the top 11.
Not top 11.
Not
You
top
name
11.
he's a top 11. There's no other movie characters on here that we have besides Darth Vader.
Well, Sherlock Holmes. Dracula.
But he's not a
Dracula,
They don't count
Cinderella.
as movies.
They were books mostly first. Rocky wasn't a book first.
No.
Rocky belongs in the top 11.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. I mean,
You just like Rocky.
listen. If you
You
says-
just
says
like
the,
Rocky.
says the guy who wants Pikachu on the list.
I mean, he makes good arguments. If Pikachu's that big in Japan, Japan has got a gajillion and
But
a half
here's the
people
thing
there.
here's the thing. Of course, the guys that are
Dracula is circled.
the things that are cartoons
Mm-hmm.
are going to be easier to be popular because you don't have to have an actor to do it. You just pop them up there.
You
on
need
the
a voice actor.
Bart
not-
Simpson
not
and Homer
for
Simpson.
drawing. I can't believe you guys don't think Rocky should be
I
on
don't
the top
think Rocky
11.
should be on that.
He's huge. There's no doubt about it. But
It's huge.
I mean, I feel like there's so many people. Oh, here's a good one.
There we go.
How about The Godfather?
Oh, he's huge.
No.
He's
No?
huge.
No Marlon Brando's Godfather?
Over Rocky.
I don't. What's the Godfather's name?
Don Corleone.
See, nobody knows that. They know he's the Godfather.
I mean, Phil knew he was Don Corleone.
Well, he watches like a million movies.
I'm not even sure that's his name.
So what are
He's
we
like
doing? What's
Don-
Pinot?
Pinocchio.
Oh, I think Pinocchio has
You
to
got
be
to
considered.
circle. You got to circle him.
I'll underline him.
I mean, who don't know about the nose, right? If you lie,
Everybody
your
knows
nose
about the
sticks out.
nose.
Yeah.
You get
Who's
swallowed by a
Crony?
whale.
What?
Grony? Granny?
Gawny.
Where are you talking?
Way
about?
to the
Between
left.
Lenny and Popeye.
Way to the left.
I can't see it.
See
Oh, that's the
Roni.
genie.
Oh, get him off of there.
Yeah, cross him off. Don't even have a name.
Some of these people really are they want to know. How many viewers we got?
5.
They want to know who they are. They want to know
Actually,
who
it
the
says
winner.
Terminator. The Terminator.
That would be good for the word wall a long time ago, but I don't think he doesn't
He's as
pass
big
the-
as Rocky. The Terminator is as big as Rocky.
Bullshit.
No. I mean,
hell out of here. How about police officer David Speed?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I got one.
okay.
Gilligan.
Gilligan.
You're
I
gonna
don't,
be
I don't
hard-
think a young enough.
You're going to be
young-
hard pressed to find young people who know.
Yeah, I
Gilligan's
think the
Island.
youngsters won't know him. Cora don't know who
They'll know
Gilligan
Gilligan's
is.
Island. They might not know who Gilligan is.
Want to know how I got these scars?
Oh, the Joker. No superheroes.
We're going no superheroes. Hannah, we have SpongeBob. Definitely a big one.
He's going to be number one. I am because I'm in charge of writing.
We're still at 6 people. We need to get to 7.
Are
7
we
would be
still
our
at
new
6?
record.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, we're at 6 viewers right now.
We are actually.
Seven-
We are
7
at 6
viewers.
circled.
7 viewers would be our record.
Listen, nobody on this list is like jumping out at me. And
I would like to.
Luke Skywalker's not jumping out at you. Harry Potter's
listen. I got
not
one.
jumping out at
I
you.
got one.
A
I
new
got
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is. You might as well put a circle first, and then
No,
write his
tell
name
me the
into
name.
it.
Hey, John Abbey.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then you got to put the Grinch on.
Yeah, you do have to put the Grinch on.
So I say omit them both.
Why?
Because they're like holiday people.
How about we put one, not the other?
I mean, that's stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
They're both fictional characters. Ebenezer Scrooge has they both have famous literacy. One more adult than the other.
Yeah.
Literacy.
Yeah,
Literature.
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 I'm an idiot. All right.
Grinch over Scrooge, says Alex.
I would say that too. I would agree with that.
John, it's good to see you.
All right,
buddy.
let's put Grinch on there.
Grinchy?
Grinch and Scrooge?
I don't think. I think if Grinch could be like number 11, and then Scrooge could be number 12. You know what I mean? It could be.
You're circling Grinch.
Listen, if a lot of kids would know.
Then I almost
Grinch.
think you got to put Tiny Tim on there. Who don't know who Tiny Tim is?
hell out of here.
But they keep making new Grinch stories.
Right. And oh, no, not Tiny Tim. Yeah.
Get Tiny Tim out of here.
The Grinch is totally fair. All right. I mean, Grinch is okay.
We're up to 7.
Woody?
Woody from Toy Story?
There's a snake in my boots.
I mean,
How about
I agree, Angelia. I say no Grinch. I say Grinch and Scrooge tie in with Santa and Easter Bunny at this point.
no? Because Santa
And
and Easter
Zeus.
Bunny, the Santa and the Easter Bunny, are like folk tales. These are characters from books and movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're folk. Like Santa Claus has like a million different stories from a million different authors. But there you can trace the Grinch back to one thing. You can trace Ebenezer Scrooge back to one thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Grinch is it.
Angelia says she would put Buzz Lightyear in over Woody.
Get out of here.
Again, this
there's
is
an argument
your
to be made about
popularity contest. Everyone likes
that.
Woody
There's
better.
an argument to be made about
I don't
that.
think everybody likes Woody better.
They made
They did
a
make a Buzz Lightyear
non-Toy
movie.
Story Buzz Lightyear movie.
How long do you think it'll be before they
And
make
you know
one?
what? You
They're
know
going to
what?
make one of Woody's.
I don't know.
They'll make one called Woody's Round.
Because the Buzz Lightyear movie tanked.
That's right. That's
did.
right. That's right.
Tanked.
If it was Woody, it wouldn't have tanked.
I mean, right in the shitter.
All right,
I mean,
let us
someone
know who's watching, Woody or Buzz. Woody or Buzz. It's
We've already
Woody.
got one vote for Buzz.
Yeah, Angelia already voted for Buzz, but we know about Angelia though.
I know if Grayson were here, he would vote for Woody.
But you know, you
Woody's
got
the
somebody.
OG.
Somebody voted.
Buzz. Woody. Well, it's Aji.
Oh,
Says Buzz.
are we sure Angelia is not a fictional character?
Yeah, I think she is. Oh, Alex says Buzz as well.
Alex says Buzz.
Angelia might be fictional. I think I dreamt her up. No, not that she's the woman of my dreams, brother.
Oh, I missed a comment from. Oh, I got 2 Adam Sandlers for who's more popular or
Hulk
who's more
Hogan.
famous. Hulk Hogan.
I'm gonna make 1,000,000 accounts and say Hulk Hogan.
So Buzz would, but I just don't feel like Buzz is more popular than Woody.
It's not
It's
about
not popular
popularity.
again. It's famous.
it's
Who's
true.
more famous?
I mean,
I don't know. I almost think they're a duo.
I mean, Woody did try.
I almost think they're like Laurel and Hardy. With one comes the other.
Can we talk about that for a minute? Woody did try to kill Buzz.
He did.
Did he try to kill him or try to strand him?
100% tried to
He
kill him.
tried to kill him.
I don't remember.
I don't
the
know.
movies
I don't know.
enough.
Do they die?
I haven't seen.
No,
them.
I don't
The
think.
toys
no,
die?
but I think that's almost a more cruel fate. Like he wanted him to be trapped behind there for all eternity.
Where did he want to
What
get
a
a track?
dick. Woody's a dick.
behind the like dresser.
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
Oh,
Woody-
someone
Hey
said
Buzz,
Toy Story's
hey
overrated.
Buzz, something's down there.
Hannah, that doesn't seem like a Hannah Dentel thing to say.
She doesn't
Toy
like
Story is
toys.
overrated. Interesting.
What do you mean it doesn't seem like Hannah didn't?
I don't know. She just She just strikes me as a Toy Story kind of person.
Big Pixar movies?
No, there's not.
Like I don't think Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc.,
Not
Toy Story,
Cars.
Uncle Wreck-It Ralph, Cars. Cars was pretty big.
for like 2 seconds.
Nah, they're not. Listen, we need more. We need to do a little. We have no humans. They're all toys and
Darth Vader and Sherlock Holmes are both humans.
Actually, Darth Vader is more machine now than man.
twisted evil.
Mario is also a human, but he's a cartoon
Mufasa?
human.
He's a cartoon, though.
Mufasa.
We listen.
No.
We got to start circling.
That's the
some of
Lion
these.
King, right?
Yeah, just because you want there to be a human on there doesn't mean that it's right. You want there to be a human.
Buck, Big Bird,
Harry
Big,
Potter-
you
Harry
gonna circle
Potter.
Big Bird.
I think we can circle Big Bird.
I think so.
Like you said, he was popular enough for them to want him to go
Is
up
he?
into space.
Is Sesame Street global though?
Yes.
I don't
Okay,
know.
I can get
don't
on board
know.
with Big Bird.
I mean, he almost.
What do you
won
think, guys? Can we circle Big Bird? Is Big Bird in?
Scroll back up. We're paused.
I don't really like Big Bird. I always liked
I like Elmo.
my favorite one is Ernie. I love Bert and Ernie.
Ernie.
Bert and Ernie are the best.
Rubber ducky or the one.
Yeah, Bert and Ernie.
All right.
But I think going back to Toy Story, I think Buzz and Woody go together now.
Buddy and Woozy.
Buzz and Woody.
Buddy and Wooz.
They go together now.
I like Buddy and Wooz better.
They're locked in.
We're up to 8.
Buddy.
We're up to 8.
We're up to 8, and I would like to make an argument for both Homer Simpson and Pinocchio.
Okay, let's hear it. Pinocchio. We're gonna know
Pinocchio.
all Disney characters.
Pinocchio,
in
I
this
can
show.
say circle.
Pinocchio, like imagine everybody knows the story. Boy lies, his nose gets big.
Right.
There's not a single person that doesn't know that.
Right.
It's true.
And I think that makes Pinocchio. Also, tell me nobody knows that he's not a real boy.
Right. He's a little wooden boy.
Everybody knows that he's not a real boy.
I mean, Pinocchio is in a Disney movie and he's in Shrek.
Right.
Yeah, you can circle Pinocchio.
Circle Pinocchio.
Because the Pinocchio story is big enough.
Thanks, Hannah.
Oh shit.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Somebody
shit.
else is big.
Oh
Little
shit.
Red Riding
This
Hood.
just
I can read
yep.
Little Red Riding
We just-
Hood. Who is that?
Hannah Dentel again. We just opened up
Wait,
a whole
hold
new
on, though. Hold on,
frickin'
no.
floodgate.
Hold on.
So
though.
like Mother Goose and
Right.
shit.
Little Bo Peep.
But hold on.
All those dudes.
What if we choose the big bad wolf because he's in 2 stories? They call him the
But
big bad wolf.
is he the same wolf?
Yeah, he's called the big bad wolf. In
Did the
both.
big bad wolf hide in grandma's bed and then go try to blow the fucking little
Yeah.
pig's house down
Yes.
later?
That's my head.
That's a busy damn
Don't
wolf.
say the F word though.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Also, did he?
7! We hit 7 viewers! Yeah!
Also, did he? Listen,
And right back down.
listen. Did he hide in sheep's clothing too?
Yeah.
Is that what we're saying? This
But
wolf
they
is?
don't call him the big bad wolf. They just call
that's
that
not,
the wolf.
that's not the same dude, though.
The big bad wolf is in 2 stories.
Is the wolf in sheep's clothing? That's more like a saying, right? That's not.
Yeah, that's a phrase. That's like a.
All right. How about the boy who cried wolf? Is he talking about
He's
that
not,
wolf?
But he's not the boy.
He
who-
might be talking about that wolf.
It's not the boy who cried big bad wolf. They're both the big bad
Actually,
wolf.
it says,
and
"Yeah, I
both.
got kids with me. They're crying with all your swearing."
They're crying.
No, she's being a smartass.
What about Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph the Red-Nosed
See
Reindeer?
now you're open with the holiday people.
Listen, we have the Grinch. The Grinch is more famous than both of those two.
Nope. Not
Then Rudolph.
Then Frosty the Snowman.
Yes.
No.
When's the last time you've seen anything Frosty the Snowman?
Last Christmas.
Yeah.
No.
And the Christmas before that, and the Christmas before that, and the Christmas before that.
Anything new? It's always the same one movie.
Listen.
He's not famous. He's not.
All right, take the Grinch off. No holidays. Otherwise, it's too
See, I think the holidays hogs everything.
right.
All right, we're
This
going.
is just too hard of a
We're
list.
going down one. You two.
Not Blue's Clues. Get out of here with that. What about Steve from Blue's Clues or whatever his name is?
What about Steve from Minecraft?
Who the fuck is Steve?
Out of here. He's too generic.
Grayson, hello.
Way too generic.
Batman, we've decided against superheroes.
Did Grayson say Batman?
Yep.
Grayson, superheroes, no superheroes.
No superheroes, no holiday.
guys.
No holiday characters either.
I mean, it's just Christmas.
Okay, hold on. What do we want to do about Mother Goose?
No Easter.
Christmas and the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, Mother Goose and Red Riding Hood.
That's another one. I mean, they're folk. They're
Here's
Yeah,
the thing.
That's right. They
Listen,
are
I get the point. I get it. I get it's a good argument, but do we have like a Little Red Riding Hood in mind? Like what does she look like? And
she wears a red hood.
who does she?
She wears a red hood. She has brown
She
hair.
carries
Who
a
does
basket.
she talk like?
She's going to grandma's house.
Is she like Hispanic or Caucasian? Is she like we don't really have?
Europe.
It's more just like Little Red Riding Hood.
Alex wonders why superheroes are out, but
Because-
Star Wars is okay.
Because superheroes would take up the whole list. Buddy.
Yeah, there's too many super famous superheroes.
Let's show him. Here's the list with superheroes. Superman's number 1. Spider-Man's number 2. Batman's number 3. Lex Luthor's number 4. The Joker's number 5. Wonder Woman's number 6.
But you think all these people are more famous than Big Bird and Peter Pan?
Yeah.
And
Yep. I mean,
Superheroes have become so big, and they've been big for a long time, and they've only gotten bigger.
right. Iron Man's number 5. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Thor, Captain America.
yeah.
So
And then you still got Penguin, Riddler.
right.
You know,
Right.
Lex Luthor is on that list, Ajalia. I'm sorry. You
Lois
think,
Lane.
As soon as you think Superman, you think Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor is on the list, but he's not higher than the Joker.
No.
but
I
I'm
was
ju-
just
but
going.
she's
I
saying-
said him before the Joker.
Grayson says the Doctor.
The Doctor.
We
Doctor
haven't
Who.
even mentioned the Doctor yet.
That's a long time he's been. And he's been played by lots of characters.
Hannah says Elmo over Big Bird.
No,
No, I
don't
Elmo
know
didn't
that I
almost
agree.
go up in the Challenger. That was Big Bird.
Right.
I mean, but you can see why.
Elmo did it. We're back at 7.
Listen, you can see why because Hannah grew up more with Elmo than Big Bird.
Right.
Big Bird was old.
Right.
But, Elmo, to me, Elmo, I don't know.
Alex just came up with another good one.
Elmo loved you.
Mr. Rogers.
No,
Is he a fake character?
Yeah, it's a persona.
caricature
Again,
of
it's
himself.
right. It's like it's a Hulk Hogan type situation.
So I don't.
No,
know
Hulk
Mr. Rogers
Hogan's,
counts.
Hulk Hogan's the 10th most popular, most famous person of all time.
He's the 11th most
As
famous
decided upon
by us.
by Respect the Pick. Respect the
by
Pick.
2/3 of respect.
Hulk
the Pick.
Hogan's popularity is greatly
No,
underrated by
you-
you.
7 viewers right now comment who's more famous, Adam Sandler or Hulk Hogan?
Let me ask
Go.
you a question. How many video games could you be Adam Sandler in?
Fair point.
There's many
Fair point.
in which you can be Hulk Hogan.
Adam Sandler did a movie about video games.
Yeah, he did in it.
And
Did
it was terrible. It was.
Alex says Forrest Gump.
How about a G.I. Joe?
I can't
Just
name a
Cobra
single,
Commander.
I can't name.
Destro?
Duke.
But that's like trying to name a character in Avatar. Blue people. You can't name a character. You can't name a single character.
Right, right.
Well, we can because we used to play with G.I. Joe all the time. Hey, Heath's back.
I still think that
Oh, and
Ajali
he
is
says Hulk Hogan.
Ajali is my favorite fictional character.
Yeah.
Gotta be fictional. So if Woody, everybody knows who Woody is.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk about maybe Homer Simpson for a minute.
I can get on board with the Simpsons. They've lasted forever. They've been around for everybody.
If you
we
see-
had Indiana Jones and kicked them off. Ajalia says the Karate Kid. Definitely not the Karate
No.
Kid.
The Karate Kid is an amazing movie.
It is a great movie, but not more famous
Tinkerbell,
than Homer
we've
Simpson.
considered
But, like-
Tinkerbell. Hello Kitty.
Oh,
Strawberry Shortcake.
Betty Boop.
Betty Boop.
not Betty Boop.
Not your mom.
His mom is not a fictional character.
I don't think so.
Okay, go ahead with Homer Simpson.
Homer Simpson.
You want to make an argument to circle right now.
Circle him right now.
Let's hear it.
If you see a pink donut who you immediately associate it with Homer Simpson.
You do. I'm not sure everybody does.
Everybody does.
I don't.
I'm not sure.
I don't.
I know exactly what donut you're talking about, though.
They have a whole section of Universal Studios dedicated to The Simpsons.
The Simpsons are
like
very,
two,
very
it's a
big.
riot.
Ajalia says Circle Homer. Alex says Circle Homer.
All right.
Oh, He-Man?
Circle Homer. He-Man, no. Maybe a while ago.
I know he's
For a
master
little
of
bit of a
Voltron.
No.
Here we
I
go.
don't
See,
think so.
he knows our era.
Voltron.
Thundercats?
Defender of the universe.
Thundercats were
yeah,
fun,
that's
but
How
I
about
don't know.
Megatron?
Megatron, Decepticon,
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee. Those stupid Transformers movies. Oh, Optimus Prime is the most famous Transformer.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew about Bumblebee way before I knew about Optimus Prime.
Well, you're the minority.
Okay, you can
You
sit
are.
back down.
Optimus Prime, right? More famous than Bumblebee?
No.
How about that girl from the commercials for insurance?
Flo?
Flo?
Yeah, Flo.
All right, I'll put Flo up there.
No, I'm just kidding.
Flo. How about the
Flo.
gecko? The gecko.
The Geico Gecko.
But he don't really have a name, does he? He just goes around and talks about car insurance.
How about Emu and Doug or whatever his name is?
Emu.
They're a
And
duo.
Doug.
They're a
Yeah,
duo.
another duo. He can't have one
Alex,
without
what are you
the
saying
other.
yes to?
He's saying yes to Flo.
Flo. I hate Flo. I can't believe that there's not another movie series that we haven't missed out on.
I mean, I said Rocky, and if I mean, what other ones?
Rocky, you can't see a person in a white apron without thinking Flo. Flo is perfect.
What's her insurance? Progressive, right?
Yeah, Progressive.
Progressive Auto Insurance. Flo.
Now, if you didn't know that, then she didn't make the list.
What
'cause
about
she didn't
Jake
do her
from State
fucking
Farm?
job.
I didn't know her
Jake
name.
from State Farm's pretty big
Not
right now.
Jake from Subway.
No, but Jake from Subway. It's Jared, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
is Jared from Subway.
Sorry, my bad.
He's also like terrible. He's an awful person.
Yeah,
I know.
He's a Nazi boy.
Wicked Witch of the West.
He says the Predator.
Who's underneath?
We
Wicked
can't
Witch of the
circle
West?
Kermit yet.
No.
We don't have Bugs Bunny circled either.
We haven't even circled Big Bird. Oh, Big Bird. We have circled.
We
Big
do
Bird.
have Big
We
Bird.
just had one dissenting view on Big Bird.
Hannah Montana. I think she's fizzled, but she
Hannah.
was big at the time.
I was just about to say Hannah, but not Montana.
It was Hannah. Dentel
She did
who
not
said it.
like the Big Bird choice. She's more of an Elmo gal.
We can't circle Luke Skywalker
We're up to
yet.
10. We only need one more.
The last one. Oh shit! This is where it gets real.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. We have one more spot.
Not Harry Potter.
Not Harry Potter.
I think Harry Potter. Harry Potter or Luke.
No.
Not Sonic. Cross Sonic off
Yeah,
right now.
definitely
Sonic
not
off.
Sonic. Barbie. I mean, you guys insist she's a character.
I'd like to also cross Rocky off.
You can cross off Flo, Shrek, Snow White, Wicked Witch of the West, Gandalf. We still got some big
Cross
we got
off
some-
Rocky.
Bugs.
We've got the doctors.
Listen, what
still.
about Peter Pan?
The Doctor, I think you can cross off. There's.
I
plenty
think
of
the
people
Doctor
who
is
don't know
good,
who
but
the
not.
hell-
Yeah.
There's plenty of people who don't know who the
I
hell
think
the
we should
Doctor
cross
is.
off Peter Pan.
I don't see how you do.
Yeah,
be
but
honest,
but
but-
who's he gonna like? That's the problem.
He's it.
There's
He's
only
next.
11.
Peter Pan or Snow White? I think
Snow
Peter
White
Pan.
beats Peter Pan.
What about Harry Potter? You just said we can't cross off Harry Potter. We can't keep them all.
Kermit the Frog beats Peter Pan. Barbie beats Peter Pan.
Kermit the Frog.
Wicked
does
Witch of
not
the
beat
West beats Peter Pan. Wicked Witch of the West beats Peter Pan. Dora the Explorer beats Peter Pan.
No.
I don't know. I think anybody who's left on that wall, everybody knows who they are.
Right.
Well,
Is there
everybody-
anyone on that wall? who-
Everybody on this wall, everybody knows who they are.
I don't think the Doctor. If you tell people, say, "Hey, I watched the show about the Doctor," they would, what the fuck?
Well,
are you
that's
talking about?
because you have to say Doctor Who. You have to say Doctor Who.
We also have Pac-Man up here.
You just say the Doctor. The Doctor, ruins it.
You got to
little
put a
bit.
ghost. The pellets don't get bigger,
That's a power pellet.
but it's a different shape, isn't it?
No, it's
No,
not.
it's just a bigger.
It's just
It's
bigger.
just a bigger circle. Okay. Boy,
This is a tough one.
it's.
Wait.
What about Humpty Dumpty?
Hold on. There's
Grayson says scuba. It's
there's
Scooby.
there
Who's
are
Jason?
there are a few
Grayson.
that
I said.
Oh,
there are two that I'd like to maybe bring up.
Okay, go.
The two that we
New
talked about,
ones?
but we didn't put them on the wall.
Okay.
Winnie the Pooh and Hello Kitty.
Winnie the Pooh. I think Winnie the Pooh is number 11, and then we're done.
Winnie the
It's
Pooh
too
is
hard. It's too hard to do 11.
Lame.
Winnie the Pooh is lame.
Dude doesn't even. SpongeBob is up there, Grayson.
SpongeBob is up there. That's SB.
Yep.
But everybody knows who Winnie the Pooh
Everybody
is.
knows who Winnie the Pooh is.
Mhm.
But everybody knows who Hulk Hogan
he's
is.
honey. He's honey, and he gets stuck in the hole because he's fat.
And he sounds like an old man.
I'd like to have a spot of honey.
And he sounds like an old man, right?
Christopher Robin.
No Link, Heath. We decided no Link because half the time,
More than half the time.
more than half the time, when
He's
you're
not
playing the
even
Zelda
Link.
game, you name the character yourself. He's not even named Link. Cassie, this is a podcast we are doing. Cassie Clunio.
Are we up to 8 viewers?
8. That's a new record.
8. We got to
New
go
record.
double figures.
9.
See, we're staying on long enough.
Yep.
It's catching on.
And
We're-
it's 9 o'clock on a Thursday. It's
Word
not
is-
3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon
Listen,
in
word is
August.
spreading. Word is spreading.
Word
These
is
guys,
spreading.
you know.
Word is spreading.
We're talking about, for those of you who may be just joining us, we're talking about the most famous fictional characters of all time.
And no, Ajali doesn't make the list.
Earlier, live on YouTube, we did our list of the top 11 famous people of all time. Do
Real
you want to
people.
bring up your 11 people?
Hulk Hogan was.
No, we don't want
Hulk
to.
Hogan.
No, if you want
Wait,
to.
we got 9 viewers. We could turn these people onto the YouTube channel.
Yeah, if you guys want to see that video.
We had Elvis.
No, don't say it. You want
We
them to
can
go
say
watch
some
the
of 'em.
YouTube video.
All right.
I mean, they know Elvis is one of the most
Right,
famous
Elvis.
people of all time.
The-
Marilyn
the
Monroe.
5 that we circled right off the bat: Marilyn Monroe, Elvis, Michael Jackson,
You don't have to
Michael
say them
Jordan.
all.
Michael Jordan. All those guys made our list.
But we have 6 more.
2/3
came from.
of Respect the Pick put Hulk Hogan on the top 11 most famous
Because he
people of all
deserves
time.
it.
Because he
He
belongs
absolutely
there.
does
He deserves
not.
it. SpongeBob is
Let
on
me
the
tell you something, brother.
SpongeBob-
Hulk Hogan deserves it, brother.
SpongeBob is already on the
the
list.
24-inch pythons. Yeah.
SpongeBob is already on the list, guys.
Yeah.
I see it up there like 6 times.
Is it Grayson just saying SpongeBob's
It
Bob?
might
Oh,
be.
shit, bro.
What?
Fucking Heath just nailed it. James Bond.
Oh,
That's it.
That's it. Circle
it.
it.
James fucking Bond. How do we not do James Bond?
Nice, Heath.
You know what,
That was
Cassie?
a
You
good one.
did. I thought that was you too, but I didn't say it because
That's
I've been
it.
wrong before, and it's
That's
embarrassing.
our 11.
Cassie said she thought she saw me in Webster. She did.
Oh.
I thought that was you too, but I didn't say it.
You don't
'cause
want
I
to say
wasn't-
anything. 'cause
Right,
you-
because it's embarrassing if you're wrong. It's
like,
all right.
hey, do I know you? Like, yeah.
I work with your son, Cassie, if you didn't know that.
You work with his son, too.
I work with Cassie's son.
No, you
And
work
my
with his son.
Yes, I do work with your son.
you do work with my son.
See, we got all these people now. I don't want to stop. We got
Well,
our
let's-
11. I
let's-
mean, Bond is. I knew there was a big one out there we were missing.
Let's go through the list and see who we've got.
Okay, so we got
All right, everybody, listen up. Homer Simpson, Pinocchio, Mario, Dracula, Darth Vader, SpongeBob SquarePants, Mickey Mouse, Big Bird, Cinderella,
Did you
Sherlock
say
Holmes, and then that one right there.
James Bond.
James Bond.
James freaking
Those are
Bond.
the 11 most famous fictional characters as Heath
He's
again.
killing me.
Godzilla.
Heath, turn it off.
Godzilla and King Kong.
Oh. Still not top 11.
You don't think so?
No, not above any of these people.
King Kong, maybe.
Not above these.
No.
12.
Not King Kong. If anybody, Godzilla.
Ajali agrees all but Sherlock.
They're number 12 and
What are you
13.
talking about, Sherlock? Sherlock
Sherlock's
deserves to be
number
up there.
one.
Sherlock is on there.
Sherlock is possibly
absolutely on
number
there.
1.
Yeah.
I hardcore disagree with that one. Which one, Alex? I want to know which one he hardcore.
Probably
Yes,
James
Dylan.
Bond.
I work with Dylan. He's a good kid.
Probably
King
James.
Kong over Sherlock. King Kong's
No.
on the list. King Kong needs to get squeezed in there someplace,
No, he
but
does
Homer
not.
Homer comes off before.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, King Kong. Yeah,
King Kong over Homer?
I think
No.
so.
King Kong doesn't even beat Godzilla.
Listen, there's some people in the world who I bet their parents don't even let them watch The Simpsons, so they don't know who the hell Homer Simpson is.
How
but
long-
everybody knows who the hell King Kong is.
You want? Can I explain
Giant
something?
gorilla who
can
climbs
can
the Empire State Building.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Those kids who couldn't watch The Simpsons when they were younger are like 50 years old now.
But there's kids right now who can't watch them. But there's kids right now who know who King Kong
If
is.
they can't watch The Simpsons, they probably can't watch King Kong.
Right. And Godzilla's
King
bigger
Kong
than King Kong.
does beat Godzilla.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He
He's
does.
a big monkey versus the
no,
giant.
he's an ape.
It doesn't
He's a
matter who
gorilla.
would win in a
No, no,
fight.
no, no,
It
no.
matters.
I did get that was off track, but the internationalness of Godzilla beats King Kong.
No.
Godzilla comes from Japan,
King Kong is international too now.
King Kong is.
but not as international as
I
Godzilla.
think King Kong.
King Kong beats
Godzilla had his
Godzilla.
own children's TV show. He has his own movies. He's
Grayson
been making
says, "Can I
movies
tell you
forever.
something? I barely knew who King was until I went to Universal."
He's not even the most famous Kong anymore. Donkey Kong beats King Kong.
Well, I thought Donkey Kong
I don't
maybe
think
should
King
be
Kong
considered.
beats Homer Simpson.
You don't think so?
No,
No.
I don't agree with that.
Okay. All right.
All right, it's a good one. It's good
It's a
to
good
think
one.
about it.
It is a good one.
But man, Homer Simpson is pretty well known. How many people go "Doo!" when they mess something up
Yeah.
now, right?
True.
I mean, even though he stole that from Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, he stole it from
he
James
did.
Finlayson. And the guy admitted it. The guy came out and said it.
Yeah,
said
he did. He
yeah.
knows. Yeah. All right, so we got to rank them, right?
We're gonna rank.
We're gonna rank. What
You
time
we
is
can
it?
rank. We can rank the top
Oh,
top
no,
11.
dude.
We got all these people. We got to
holy
give them a
cow.
show. What do we got? 7 still? 7 watching?
We have 7.
7 people
Did
still
you
watching.
see what your nephew's doing? One day Mario. Does that mean number 1 Mario? Mario has been considered for number 1.
Number 1 is not Mario
No.
I think Sherlock Holmes
or
I think
James
Sherlock
Bond
Holmes.
or Dracula even.
or Dracula. Those 3.
Sherlock Holmes, James Bond, or Dracula got to be number.
I think all bigger than Mario.
I think those are the top 3.
I think
and
there's
they've withstood the test of time a little bit more.
like I think the Grandma Floras of the world know Dracula and Sherlock Holmes over Mario.
And James,
Dracula, the first Dracula book was in like 1682.
I think Dracula's number 1.
Dracula number 1. Oh shit!
Oh Jesus!
God damn you, Heath! Would you shut your damn? Take your freaking keyboard
no, we
away.
like it.
Charlie Brown.
No,
Not in the top 11. He's good. Charlie Brown's good, but he doesn't break the top 11.
he doesn't.
He might make the top 30.
Sherlock is up there. Grayson, come on. You know who Sherlock Holmes is. Mickey Mouse might be number 1.
Ah, yeah, I forgot about Mickey Mouse.
Mouse.
We haven't been talking about
Every single person in the world knows who Mickey
count
Mouse
them,
is.
count them, and make sure we don't have 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Number them. That's the best way to do it. I don't remember you saying
Okay.
Pinocchio before.
All right, we said Pinocchio.
I bet Grugo is more than Yoda. Harry Potter. Listen, I fought for Harry Potter. Willy Wonka's another famous one.
Hannah gave us Pinocchio. Remember?
Yep.
Okay, because you said you don't remember saying Pinocchio.
Right, but I'm saying when we just listed them, I don't remember you saying.
Oh.
Pinocchio. But I could have been
do.
just not
I
paying.
remember.
All right, here we go. I say, listen, they're gonna get mad at us, and that's what we want. If you want to yell at us, you can call me. up
Alex,
and-
what are you confused about?
Who just said Pikachu?
Heath. Why, Heath? Why?
Because he deserves it.
Someone
He
take
deserves
his
to be on
phone
the
away.
list.
Emmett,
Pikachu deserves to be on the list.
All right, I say number 1 is Mickey Mouse.
I agree.
Hold on, chat. Do you think Pikachu deserves to be on the list?
No,
Okay, we have 6 people.
we're not even listening. Listen, they don't even. They're not deciding.
But I do think Pikachu deserves to be on the list.
You already crossed them off. Giving him a second life here.
It's on
He's
literal-
clinging. He's
he was
clinging.
on-
He's not a character. He's a species.
He
We
was
met-
on literal currency.
All right, fine. Pikachu.
We mentioned Freddy Krueger.
That
and he's
means
cut off.
Unicorn has to be on.
Sherlock Holmes, you got to be kidding me with 175th. Sherlock Holmes is in the top 11.
Who said 150?
Alex thinks so. Aji thinks Sherlock is 11. Sherlock might be
Everybody
top 5.
knows who Sherlock Holmes is. He's
the
withstood
hat,
the
the
test.
pipe.
He's been one of the more popular fictional. He was the first most popular
One of them,
fictional
yeah.
characters.
Yeah. Sherlock Holmes is on
His
that
writer,
list.
his writer didn't want to do it anymore, and people
Right.
made fan fiction about him until he came back and
Grayson
wrote more
says
Sherlock
Harry,
Holmes.
Harry Potter over Sherlock Holmes and
No.
Pikachu does this. Harry Potter's not even more popular, I bet, in his own country. Grayson.
Right.
Than Sherlock Holmes.
Right.
I
in
think
England,
Harry
Sherlock
Potter should
Holmes
make
is
the-
more famous.
Well,
than
I think
Harry
Harry
Potter.
Potter should make the top 11.
Sherlock Holmes is England.
Right,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. Sherlock Holmes is more popular than Harry Potter in England.
So number 1, Mickey Mouse. Write it down.
Mickey Mouse.
Right? Mickey Mouse is number 1.
okay, put number 1 on Mickey Mouse.
No, write them down. Okay, I guess we're done, everybody. Can you guys?
Zorro? Oh, Zorro's a good one.
Who is Zorro?
He's telling us to wrap it up.
Okay.
That's not what that means. It means let's try and not drag this on for as
Okay,
long.
do it. We'll do it faster then. Number 1, Mickey Mouse. Right number 1. Right number 1. Mickey Mouse. Number 1.
Mickey Mouse.
Don't you want to just
There you go. Number 2. Who would be 2? I say
Dracula.
Sherlock Holmes or Dracula. Or even Cinderella.
I say Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes 2?
Dracula.
Dracula. Go Dracula.
Then Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock?
James Bond.
I can't say that.
That's 3 big British.
I can't say James Bond beat Sherlock Holmes in confidence.
James Bond. James Bond, they're still making more movies.
They're still making Sherlock Holmes movies too.
Yeah, but James Bond more regularly, more frequently. That's a big controversy right now. Who's going to be the next James Bond?
Okay,
I think you got to go James Bond.
Has James Bond been around since the 1800s? I don't think so.
All right. You can make
been
an
around a
argument either
while.
way. Sherlock Holmes, then James Bond.
Okay. All right.
Then I say Darth Vader.
Okay. Ajlia says Mickey, James Bond, Dracula, Mario, Big Bird, SpongeBob,
Then Mario.
Darth, Homer, Pinocchio.
You think
Cinderella,
Mario over
Sherlock.
SpongeBob?
I think Mario.
I think SpongeBob
Goddamn,
over
that's
Mario.
tough. That's really tough.
I think SpongeBob has more diehard fans. I mean, who's like a Mario fan? People know who Mario is.
Right.
So that's basically
Yeah.
what we're looking at.
Yeah.
But everybody knows who SpongeBob is.
True. Mario's been around longer than SpongeBob.
More people love SpongeBob than Mario.
Is Mario
Nobody's
more-
like, oh, I love Mario.
Is Mario more international than SpongeBob?
Probably, because it's Nintendo.
I don't
Okay.
know. SpongeBob's pretty international.
I mean, I know Heath says Mario over SpongeBob. I say Mario over SpongeBob.
Me too. Mario, then SpongeBob.
Okay.
I think more older people know who Mario is than SpongeBob too.
Then Pinocchio.
I'm good with that.
Or
Yep.
Cinderella.
I think Pinocchio over Cinderella. I think
Pinocchio over
Pinocchio's a little bit
Cinderella.
more specific as the
Oh, okay.
people know more specifically who Pinocchio is.
Then it's Homer Simpson versus Big Bird.
I
Those
say
are the
Big
last
Bird.
two
Those are
spots?
the last two.
I say Big Bird.
I
then
say
Homer.
Big Bird.
I'm not even convinced Homer belongs on the list.
Homer
but-
belongs on the list.
So number 1, Mickey Mouse.
Yep.
Right, of course.
2
Number
was Dracula.
2, Dracula.
3 was Sherlock.
Number 3, Sherlock. Number 4, James Bond.
Bond.
Number 5,
James
Darth
Bond.
Vader. Number 6, Mario. Number 7,
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob SquarePants. Number 8, Pinocchio. Number 9, Cinderella. Number 10, I don't remember.
And Grayson says
Bird.
Woody not
Big
being
Bird.
in here hurts my head.
And number 11,
Pikachu better than
Homer
Homer.
Simpson.
That's our list, though.
Listen, Pikachu is not a character.
There are
It's a
characters.
species.
See, I don't know enough about it. And
He
the
keeps-
fact that I don't know enough about
You're
it
saying
takes
there
it off
are
the list.
characters. Well, tell me what the character's name is.
Pikachu.
See, I always thought Pikachu was that yellow dude.
Yeah,
you see
there's
everywhere.
lots of them.
There's like a movie.
So if you have Pikachu, then you have to have unicorn. And
But
then
there
you have
aren't
to have.
any characters named Unicorn.
I'm sure there is
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
about
but
that.
those characters,
dragons,
those
unicorns.
specific characters aren't the ones. The Pikachu I'm talking about is Ash Ketchum's Pikachu.
Grayson says in all caps, yes, he is a character.
No, he's not Grayson. Grayson's a character.
Yes, he is.
How many people we got?
Listen, this is a
6 viewers.
disgrace. This is a disgrace that Pikachu is not on the list.
You were fine with it until Heath opened his big mouth,
Why do you get
and
so
then
mad
yeah, and
about
then
it?
Because I thought the
Not you,
consensus,
him.
I thought the consensus of them.
What? The Pikachu Ash Pikachu.
Yeah, thank you, Grayson.
all right, fine. Then Toto is a winner because Toto's a pet too.
I think.
Pikachu's a pet.
I mean, I
But
think you
Pikachu
could
has
fill half the
emotion.
list with Wizard of Oz people.
He's not just a dog that's carried around in a sack the whole time.
What is it?
He does things. He like has character and personality.
Pikachu is a popular brand. It's a popular
Pikachu is
picture,
not a brand.
drawing.
Pokemon is the band.
Well, let me tell you this. Again, Mom, Grandma Sherman, your grandma, she knows who Toto is. She knows who Big Bird is. She knows who James Bond is. She knows who Sherlock Holmes. She don't know who Pikachu is.
Okay,
It's true.
Well, I would like to make the argument.
Grandma Flora.
The largest percent of the population, your generation, my generation, and the generation in between, millennials, all know who Pikachu is.
Right, but at the same
And there are a lot
Hold
of older
on.
people who
Not
But
know
those
top
same
11.
people also know who Sherlock Holmes and James
I'm not
Bond are.
saying we get rid of Sherlock Holmes and James Bond.
No, I know, but they're higher than Pikachu, and so are the other 11 on the list.
I think Pikachu beats Homer Simpson.
I could maybe get on board with Homer Simpson, but not for most of the people on that list.
I still can't get past the fact that he's not a specific character. He's just not.
I don't know enough
Ash
about it
Ketchum's
to argue.
Pikachu is Pikachu.
I don't know enough about it to argue either way.
It's a respect the pick. I mean, we couldn't come to a consensus on it. Homer Simpson or Pikachu?
Well, I mean, this is a hard thing to come to a consensus on. I mean, we're talking about hundreds of years of pop culture here.
And again, I can't get past it. Name something that has more merchandise. Name a fictional character that's been on a currency in a country that the character wasn't even created in. It wasn't on currency in Japan. It was on currency in some European country. They picked Japan, Tokyo, when they.
I mean, we don't know if he's telling us the truth.
When Tokyo got to the Olympics, who did they choose as a mascot? They chose Pikachu as a mascot.
But that goes to him not being a character, not
What are you talking about?
because like we have like the eagle, right?
He's not
The United
brand.
States.
He's not their national animal. Ronald McDonald is a mascot.
Heath wonders how we don't have Yoda on this list.
He's not a top 11.
No.
He's up there.
And we're also trying
A lot of Star Wars characters.
We're also trying to limit it to one character per franchise.
Right. Because that makes it.
Because
it does
if
make
you
it hard.
chose Mario, you could have Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser taking up half of the list.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even like Pikachu that much.
He's like you and Hulk Hogan. It's like very personal.
I can't see Hulk Hogan being more.
Are you still? We're not talking about that
You
anymore.
brought it back up,
I
not
know.
me.
Let me tell you something, Hulksters.
Alex says if it's between Homer and Pikachu, I'm going Homer.
Listen, Pikachu is being robbed right now because you two don't like Pokemon.
Again, it's not
my God.
It's not a popularity contest. It's a famous.
Right.
It is a famous.
Because I've heard of it, but I don't like it. I don't understand it. I don't
Listen,
care to
I don't know that
understand it.
Mom would know who Homer Simpson is either.
Mom wouldn't know who Homer Simpson is. But I don't think Homer belongs on that list. I think Harry Potter's bigger. I think Luke Skywalker's
Pikachu's
bigger.
bigger than Harry
I think
Potter.
Peter Pan's bigger. Bugs Bunny's bigger than Homer Simpson.
Bugs Bunny is not bigger than Homer Simpson.
No, he's not.
I think Bugs Bunny's bigger. Bugs Bunny's bigger.
Yeah, I don't know if Homer's. I feel like we need to. Homer Simpson's off.
We can't at this point.
Harry Potter's on.
We're
All right, Pikachu's on. Forget it. Just
Alex. That's a fair point that Alex made. We could pick one person from DC and Marvel to represent.
There's too many.
I mean, Marvel it would be
Superman and Spider-Man.
Superman and Spider-Man. I agree.
But we also had the idea that we're going to do most famous superheroes.
I mean, that's easy.
Yeah, I don't know how much we could talk about. You know,
But there's a lot. The top 3 are easy, but the rest are not.
I mean, now that you have the MCU, it's like plus Wonder Woman,
Right.
There's Wonder Woman, Iron Man,
Can I tell-
Captain America.
can I tell you one
Doctor
thing
Strange.
that DC has over Marvel, and that's the villains. DC has way more famous and more interesting villains. If you ask
Well,
me,
just
than
Only the
Batman.
Joker.
Just Batman.
Well,
does.
Lex Luthor is a pretty
No.
big character, and
Lex Luthor's not that interesting, though. He's not a great character.
Gene Hackman.
in my
made him a great
opinion.
character.
In my opinion,
Do we know that Jaden's he's like so far from his mic? I wonder if people can hear him.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Oh, okay. I forgot you have a headphone.
Yeah, you don't have headphones on. I hear him good. But we do need to. I mean, I know you're near the chalkboard, but I think we should all be wearing
Well,
headphones.
I think we need to wrap it up because we got to work tomorrow.
Yep,
And
All
it's
three of
getting
us.
late.
how many people?
We got up to 8, I
9.
think. Did we get
What,
up to
what are
9?
we at now?
7.
We're at 7.
Look at these people stuck with
So
us.
we're wrapping
man.
up at 9. Well,
man.
listen, this is something that you can kind of have on in the background while
Yeah.
you're watching. You know, like a.
I like to think that I think it was Alex was the first viewer. He looked away and then looked back, and all these characters were on the chalkboard.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's this. This is going to sound so corny, but the memories that this wall has hosted in 7 short years.
Well, that is our wall. It's like it's part of the show.
Yeah.
The wall.
I mean, it lasted for months, the sunny wall that me and Alex drew on.
We should draw a face on the wall and have it be a character in our show.
I don't know, but the wall has become quite the staple
And then the wall would be the most famous
of this house.
Do you want to know what I want to happen now?
What?
I want Hulk Hogan to Kool-Aid Man through the wall and beat the shit out of Phil.
I want him to Kool-Aid through the wall so I can tell him how unfamous he really is.
Can he Hulk Hogan through the wall with Pikachu stapled to his chest?
Hulk Hogan through the wall.
And while he beats you up, Pikachu is shocking me.
He's Kool-Aid Man.
How about Papa Smurf? Did we miss Papa Smurf? Smurfette?
No.
You think they belong on the top?
They don't
11?
belong on the
top
list.
30, top
some people.
111.
They don't belong on the wall.
Hey! Look who we got here. Craig Mater wants you to move your camera or your microphone so you can see your face better.
Listen, when we talk, our mouths.
No, it's just Jaden.
Oh.
It's just Jaden. He's the only one. His camera.
We cover up our mouths with our cameras so we can't tell how.
Alex, we have
sync is.
so many episodes in mind. Let's go through some of them. I think that could be people some ideas that
All right, we got to go
to give them.
Jaden's itching to go to sleep.
We're gonna do an episode on all 3 Star Wars trilogies, right?
Yep.
We got DC still in the bag. I know you guys don't want to talk about DC.
I can
but
talk about DC.
I got so much that I
We
want to
got
say about
oldies but
DC.
goodies,
Oldies but goodies, where we're going to talk about only black and white movies and TV shows.
and then we're going to do an oldies but goodies now in color,
like 70s and 80s kind of thing.
Yep.
Okay.
or 60s.
We got cartoons. I could go on for a long time about 80s cartoons,
Dude,
Space Ghost, and
I could go on forever about my favorite cartoons too. We should have a cartoons episode.
we could do a cartoon.
If we do a cartoons episode, I might not be here. Wait, tell them all.
Beavis
Tell
and Butthead
everybody
and
who's watching
Carton?
right now that we are going to have a guest appearance.
Oh yes,
We've mentioned it before, but we're going to have a guest
Azulia
appearance.
will be excited about
Tony
this one.
Clifton is
Tony
going to come and
Clifton.
be on the show.
No. We don't know that he is or not
We think he is.
because he doesn't want to do the show if I'm here.
You can just sit out.
So
for that
you can.
episode.
So Phil might sit out an episode.
So
So Tony Clifton can.
So
come.
Tony Clifton can come. Can you at least go upstairs so Tony Clifton
this
can
is
come?
kind of my thing. I kind of
listen,
started
he's
this.
He's not going to come if you're here. It's not going to be your thing,
That's right.
right?
We're gonna have. We'll try to get.
I mean,
Tony
he could
Clifton.
take my spot, but he might seem different.
we'll try to get Tony Clifton.
Yeah, he might seem different with him around. Right.
Yeah.
We got to do a Big Boys video game.
I do want Tony Clifton to come.
I want to do some shorts where we play some video games together.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
We got Mario Maker that we could do.
I would really like to do shorts of me playing your two's childhood games.
That could be fun.
Because whenever I play them and you guys are around, you're always yelling at me.
Yeah, we get mad at
You
him.
get mad at
If
me.
he plays like Mario,
you are
he
the
like
worst. You are the. You turn into an evil fucking demon
I was
when you watch. What are you doing? Jump over him! Tell the man, what are you fucking idiot? Am I exaggerating? I'm not even exaggerating.
You're not. I remember. I remember.
You turn into my wife when behind the wheel of a car when you watch people play video games. Hit start! Can't you see he's right there?
It's frustrating.
That guy's right behind you!
The guy will be Jaden will be jumping and jumping and jumping, and then jump off to the side. Oh, let me try that again. Jump off again. Jump off again. Jump off again. Like you just did it 14 times in a row. Learn your lesson.
I remember this.
God.
You got really mad.
In his defense, watching you drive a car in Grand Theft Auto.
Oh,
online,
Alex knows.
we have with this right here.
Alex knows. Grayson probably knows.
There was not a building, person, sidewalk, lamp post, traffic sign.
It's like you-
safe.
It's like
The
you-
only place that was safe was on the damn road.
And listen, if you play a game with him, like one of those games where you have to keep up. Oh my God!
Which is
like
why-
there's no split screen. You have to keep up with each other to move on, and this guy's doing something over here. Like,
When's the last
I
time
don't know what the.
Alex commented right off the freaking mountain.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember one time we were doing a mission, and you guys were like, "Okay, Jaden, you got to drive. Can you handle it?" I was like, "Yeah, for sure."
Why did we ever ask?
Why?
Why did we even ask?
We should never have him
have
drive.
enough proof.
I went to turn, and I flew. We had to do the mission all over again. I mean, I was like 13.
Oh my
I
god!
was like 14.
Right, because 13. Why should you be able to handle a video game car?
Listen,
So-
I'm the best at handling video game cars now.
Right, that's why it's a shock that you're so fucking
So
good at
amazing
why
at
it's so
Mario
hard
Kart.
to swallow that you're so fucking good at Mario Kart.
Listen, if you got any of you guys that are watching can play Mario Kart, come on over and beat Jaden. I will give you
can't beat me.
$100.
You cannot beat me.
I'll give you $100 to beat him.
No, fuck you. You've ruined Mario Kart forever.
You can beat me in maybe one race, but you can't beat me in the whole pre.
Listen, I've conceded.
He cheats, guys.
I don't
There's
cheat.
gotta be
He's got like a
something.
cheat code
I
or
don't cheat. I know the courses well enough. I know how to drift well.
Which is why we had to switch to Mario Party.
I
We
hate
did have to
Mario
switch to
Party.
I like Mario Party.
I like Mario
Party's
Party, too.
fun.
Mario Party's not fun.
It is fun.
I'd rather just lay down.
It's a little rigged.
I'd rather just lay down and look at the ceiling.
They
It's
need
not
to make it
rigged.
more.
It's luck. It's a lot of
right,
luck.
right. That's the word I should have used. Is more. They need to find a way to make the mini games, come
Matter
into play
more.
a little bit more. Yeah. But Grayson says, "Let me play you, Jaden."
Grayson,
Mario
you don't
Kart?
have a chance.
You have no shot, dude.
I mean, how do we not know this already?
Grayson, are you home? I mean, that's weird
Grayson,
for me to ask him over this, but I was wondering.
All right, so yeah, those are some of the episodes we have in store. So be on the lookout. You never know when we're going to pop on live.
We also have a lot of shorts that we do
We have,
individually.
we have our shorts on YouTube. You can follow us on TikTok,
Like
Facebook and Instagram. Now I've got videos up.
We have the short coming. We could do it now if we wanted to, but I think we're trying
think
to
it's a
wrap
little
up.
We're
but
trying to wrap it up.
I say that I could
haven't even eaten dinner.
if I had a basketball team with Michael Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal on my team, I could give you guys, whoever wants to, the next 8 picks,
We have takes on
and I would still win.
we have takes on baseball coming up. We have takes on some current TV shows and movies and just all kinds of pop culture.
I also like to flood our shorts and TikTok page with memes.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Junk posting.
Yeah. I mean, they've got thousands of views. Some of them literally
Some of
over
them-
thousands of views.
3 of them have over 1,000 views.
Yeah. It's impressive. We have me biting it hard.
Yep.
We ate dog food
We
on
did
one
eat dog
episode.
food.
I
that's
ate
pretty
dirt
successful.
too.
That dog. Yeah. I wish you could see it better.
We
Oh
also
my
have,
god! I tried to find a way where you can zoom in on.
I
me
mean, I
running.
felt it when it happened. But
the
Yeah, if you felt a rumble at about 10 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, that was me.
the video of
And
and it wasn't him hitting the ball either.
the-
It was him hitting hitting the
The
ground.
sad thing about it is that was the second time I fell in that trip around the bases. I fell on my way to first when I hit the base hit down the line.
I thought it was a double.
No, the double was later.
Oh.
The double, I let off the inning with that double.
Oh
So
boy.
don't forget Kobe.
yeah, you guys. Were
I
talking
got
about-
Kobe, Heath.
Yeah. I'm saying if I have Jordan and Shaq, I can win. Phil's going to take Kobe, of course. Phil
Yeah,
gets
Kobe.
8 picks.
Yeah.
Phil gets 8 guys. You got
Before-
to remember, though, after those 10 guys are all gone.
No, I get 10 guys before.
Oh, right. But after those 12 guys are all gone.
You get everybody
I
else.
still get to pick the next 10 guys, right? I'm not going to end up with a bunch of scrubs, and they're going to have Jordan and Shaq to destroy Phil
Right.
or whoever wants to. Heath, you want to try it? You can try it. Bring it on.
Heath
After I-
knows
after-
some basketball.
Yeah, I know. All
Cat
right.
food? No, we're not going to eat cat food. Gotta
I
do
would
Who
spicy
asked
food.
if we're going to eat cat
Oh,
food?
this one could be good for Mark. Heath wants us to do the spicy pepper challenge.
I want to do that.
Me and Jaden wanted to do that.
I
You
talked-
could record it.
I ain't fucking doing it.
I talked to him
I-
about having a spicy pepper off. Who
I-
can handle more spicy.
I will not eat spicy shit just for the sake of it being spicy. I don't get it. It
You-
doesn't taste
yeah.
good. All it does is annoy you and
you could
make
be
your
the-
eyes water and fuck that. No.
You could be the commentator.
The hottest thing I ever ate in my life was when I worked at the pickle. They had some kind of spicy dill pickle, like a horseradish dill or something like that. It was unbearably hot.
I
It
have
bothered me
actually.
for hours.
I've eaten a ghost pepper. I have eaten a ghost pepper.
Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. They don't taste good. Don't want them. Don't eat them.
But that hot sauce that we have, that like tropical hot sauce,
That was the hottest
with
thing
like
ever.
the toucan.
That was awful.
that was really
That was
hot.
too hot. That was too hot. That's the first thing I've ever had that I'm like, I can't eat it.
Like a single drop of it was enough.
We're gonna have a sunny episode, right?
Grayson, you got to snag Larry Bird.
We're gonna. You're well, that's
Larry,
okay,
I
'cause
got Larry Legend.
Larry
Just
Bird's
watching
a
some of
really
his
good
highlights.
player.
Unbelievable. But yeah. What did you say we got coming up? The what episode?
Oh, we were just talking about the spicy.
I forgot.
Why
No,
are
I-
you staring at me?
I was trying to.
We got famous duos coming up.
Famous duos will be fun.
No, I was just remembering
Villains. We're going to break down
We're
our,
gonna try and talk about
our
villains.
top 11 villains.
Yeah.
I have a lot to say about that.
Yeah, great.
And I'll probably talk about Starfield when it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Just a bunch of nerds here.
And how
Just a
about
bunch
this?
of
How
nerds.
about this? How about this? We want to talk about what you want us to talk about too.
yeah.
That would be fun.
I mean,
Tell us what you want to know.
I mean, next time we go live, just give us a topic, and we'll talk.
Yeah,
We can
we'll
talk
make it
about
entertaining.
anything for a long time and fight, and
Yeah.
I can prove Angelia wrong. Angelia probably stopped watching because she's not commenting anymore.
Your mother, Jaden, says, "Wow, Jaden, your handwriting is not awful." I made that comment myself, Michelle. This was the first
He's
time.
practicing. He wants to be a teacher. He's
I've
going to
been
be an
practicing
elementary
because I
school
wanted to be a
teacher. He's
teacher.
got to be able to teach
Yeah,
the kids how
you
to
gotta-
write. He's got to be able to write himself. Right? You can't say, "Hey kids, this is how you draw an R and make a Q."
Now here's the thing, Grayson. Grayson says, "I love the Green Goblin too." Mysterio #1 for villains.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the Green Goblin, but there's a couple different versions. Which version's better? We'll be breaking down stuff like that.
Easily Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, but I mean, let me tease it.
Let's talk. No, if you want to tease it, let's talk about the various Jokers we've got.
That's a fair argument. There's
We got-
three really good ones.
There's only one that matters. We got the Harry Potter show coming.
Harry Potter episode we're gonna do. Yep, Ahsoka's coming up. So I already said we're gonna talk about Star Wars.
Yep. We're gonna build lightsabers. We might build some lightsabers.
Yeah,
Some lightsabers.
So
and
we're
then maybe see who's lightsaber strongest in a duel.
right now we're gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
But
If you want to film, if you
I'm not
want to
gonna go to
watch
bed.
me sleep,
I gotta eat dinner,
it costs $20 per hour of viewing.
dude. That's just creepy.
yeah, that is creepy.
A little creepy.
But listen, the one that I still say the one I'm most looking forward to is when we get Tony Clifton up in here.
But we don't even know if he's coming.
He's coming. I
We'll
got it
get him.
inside.
We'll get
Listen,
him. He's busy. He's got a lot
he
going
doesn't
on.
want Phil to be here. Phil can go upstairs.
I'll leave.
Okay. All right.
I'll leave.
Phil can just fuck Phil. God damn it. We're gonna get Tony Clifton here. When's that? When is that coming? I don't remember.
We'll have to talk to his people.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe closer to Halloween.
Build our light. Build our lightsabers.
Oh, another one we're going to do. Coming up, we have our most underrated things in the world. I think Weird Al Yankovic is one of the most
We
underrated
have
people
part
in
two.
the world.
Part 2 just aired.
Part 2 just aired.
And
Part
then-
3 is coming up soon. But do we have a parody off?
We're gonna do that. We gotta think of song. How many people we got?
Now, we have a different debate. Right now we only have 3 viewers. We have a different debate. Problem is, people start checking out as soon as we said we're wrapping
Right.
it up.
Yeah.
But we got to remember we're going to re-air this, right? Parody off. Do we each write our own parody? What I wanted to do is get the same song, the same topic,
No.
write our own parodies, sing it, record our
That'll
own
be
parodies,
boring. That'll
and
be
find
boring.
out who's see
That'll be
who's-
boring.
Here's what I think that's like when you're a teacher and you have to read the same essays over and over.
Yeah,
again.
and it just limits us. I say we just.
Here's what I think we should do. I think we should either all pick the same topic or pick the same song. Not
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, we could do both.
Either
you know?
pick
I mean,
the song and then you can have the topic be whatever you want, or pick the topic and then you get to pick whatever song you want
Right.
to do. What's so funny?
Ethan says we should have Heath. I'm sorry. Why did I say Ethan? Heath says we should have an episode about wiping back to front. That's gross, dude.
I'm not gonna
And
do
no, that's preposterous.
Front to back all the time. Okay.
that.
So
Are you taking your sock off?
No, I had an itch.
this is a little bit about what Respect the Pick is about. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for commenting. Now go back and watch some of our other shows.
Yeah, go check out our
We'll
YouTube
upload
channel.
more. We'll get on more.
See, this is the part I don't like.
And I promise you we'll give you more. Uh-oh, dickheads, we got to take out the trash.
Hey, dickheads, take out the
That's a reminder I said every week, so we take the garbage out to the front of the road.
Okay. I don't like the formal stuff. Like, hey, listen to us, guys. Hey, go back and listen to the other shows that
I
we've
don't like
already
it
had.
either, but they all do it, and they all do
I'll
it for
do
a
it.
reason. So
I'll
let's do it.
You two don't have to do it ever again.
I don't mind
every
doing
time.
it.
This is a reminder.
Oh, shut up, Alexa.
Take out the garbage.
Alexis calling Phil and Tandy dickheads, everybody. But anyways,
All right.
I just like to keep it casual.
Yeah, just keep it
Casual.
So casually like our videos.
Casual with a microphone in my face.
Casually
Casually like, comment, and
subscribe.
subscribe.
All right,
to
you
our
guys,
channel.
you guys got this, right?
We
gonna
got it
stand up
Casually
now.
click the bell for notifications for when we are going live.
You can do that.
Right?
Yeah, click the bell. If you're already subscribed and not clicking the bell, click the bell.
So, having said all
He
that,
can't get out. He can't escape.
all of you remember this one thing, and Jaden, don't comment because you cannot decide. Just remember that Bimpy still
Can in fact
can't
come up here.
come up here.
Yes, he can.
See ya.